Yes, people, welcome back to AFTV. Little bit of a shuffle. Got my boy Tosin in the house, tapping Tobes. More knowledgeable twin brother, man. What are you saying, bro? You good?
Welcome.
Good to be here.
Welcome.
Good to be here with you guys. Thank you.
Talk to me of what your thoughts going into this one, man.
Have to back the boys. Obviously, the holding news was a surprise to me. I was expecting to see a back four of Tierney, Tomiyasu, Gabriel and Saliba. But, look, it's a cup game, one off, Arsenal on a roll. You have to go confident. So I'm going to back them. So I feel good.
Fair play, Lee. Now you've sat and had a little bit of a think about it. Holding v Haaland's giving you nightmares, you said, but talk to me, man. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, it's similar. Look, like, I can be annoyed, I can be upset, but I'm always going to support the boys. And listen, as I said, I may not be too happy, but Arteta, he's done wonders over the last couple of months, seasons for me. So I can see what he's doing, and I'm behind the team and I'm behind the boys. It's obviously just a shock because I really didn't think Holding would be played, but you know, it is what it is now.
It is what it is. Shah, big day for Fabio Vieira. The guy's been probably one of our better players. Some would say the best player. Big night for him tonight. What's your thoughts on Vieira tonight?
Massive night for Vieira tonight. Ideally, I would have preferred to see Odegaard start because of everything he's been doing. He's been getting player of the month, player of the match on, countless occasions. But I like Vieira as well. I think he's a very good, talented player. And it will be a big test for him against a good side like Man City. Mm-hmm. So tonight he's going to go out there and prove, his worth. So, yeah, I've got confidence in him as well. Tosin, you got confidence Vieira can do a job like Odegaard has been doing?
I mean, they're similar positions but different players. I mean, in terms of what they offer. But yeah, I'm gonna back Vieira. Like he's a good. I see him as a good player. I think he's got good technical ability. I just think he needs to. He reminds me of where Odegaard was actually 2 seasons ago. You could see there's clearly a good player there. He just needs to bulk up, get used to the physicality, get used to the speed, get used to the intensity. And I actually want to see him play tonight. Like give him his time, he's gonna ball out. So I think he's gonna do good tonight. And City are gonna play in a way that actually suits him. If we were playing someone like, I don't know, let me think of like Brentford. Actually, no, even Brentford, the way he scored a goal, he
scored a wonder goal.
Let me think about like a very physical.
Like Wolves away.
A difficult. Yeah. That's the type of game. Probably right now, I don't want to see him play.
He played well in that game actually.
Yeah,
as well.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to seeing him play. I'm happy about that. Give him a chance to play.
Fair play, man. Lee, let's talk about it. He's on the screen at the moment. Eddie Nketiah. Mm-hmm. Massive game for him tonight because of the opposition. He's proven that he can play well against Tottenham. He's proven he can score goals now against Manchester United. He would top it off if he was to get a goal tonight, wouldn't it?
Listen, I've been saying for the last couple of weeks, months. Listen, last season, 5 goals in 7 games. This season, he's got 4 goals in 5 games in the Premier League. 9 goals in 13 overall. Look, he's been absolutely excellent. I always said, similar to Fabio Vieira, the issue when people were getting onto him is they are players who I believe need to play with the first teamers, the A team. And they were always coming in the last 5 minutes, in garbage minutes, and coming in positions which they're not always too familiar with. We saw Southampton, Eddie Nketiah, he came on the left-hand side for Martinelli. And I just think when you get these players, they need to have a bit of time to progress into a game, and then they show their quality. So, listen, I think Nketiah is absolutely doing wonders for us. He's over excellent at this moment in time, and I'm not going to judge him again in terms of if he doesn't get a goal this game. I want to see his all-round game. He's been showing me world-class moments in games. Hold-up play, link-up play, the ability to flick it over Spurs defenders' heads. That fantastic goal that no one talks about that he scored against West Ham the first game back. This is what we want. We are seeing absolute moments of pure quality in a game, and everyone said that we would be struggling without him, without Jesus. It's clearly not the case, man. It's not. So yeah, I'm really happy and really excited about what he can do.
Agreed.
Really.
Yeah, Shah, it's interesting, isn't it? Because when Jesus went down, everyone went, "You're kidding me. What is Eddie actually going to do now? We don't know." And is it fair to say that he has proven a lot of doubters wrong? Because a lot of people are pointing the finger saying, this guy won't do it, he's not good enough, we're going to miss Jesus. This is exactly what we didn't want to see. And is it fair to say we haven't really missed Jesus as much as perhaps we thought we were going to?
Do you know, if anything, Jesus is going to have to fight to get back in the starting team, because with everything that Eddie's doing, there's absolutely no way that you can drop him. he's scoring goals. He's been put on the pitch to score goals, and that's exactly what he's doing. So I think Jesus, when he comes back from injury, he's going to have a battle to get back in the team. And Eddie's definitely proved all the doubters wrong. You know, a lot of people have been calling him out for ages, saying, you know, he's not good enough, he's a championship player, and whatever else they've been saying. And he's come out and he's shown why he has been offered the number 14 shirt. He's shown why he's been given the contract that he's been given, the wages that he's been given. He's really, really proved his worth and his quality. So big up to Eddie. He's proved all the doubters wrong, and he's the one that's getting our goals.
Listen, let's hope he gets them tonight. Tosin, when I spoke to you last, me and Lee Judges, we were talking about this and saying that Eddie deserves his flowers, man.
Yeah, he does.
Do you feel now that Jesus is fit? Does he walk straight back in, or has he got to fight for it, mate?
He's going to have to fight for it because Nketiah's in great form, but let's not be under any illusions. As great as Nketiah has been, I'm very, very happy for him. Jesus coming back to the Arsenal team improves the Arsenal
Massively.
team. It helps the Arsenal team. Nketiah's goals, what I'm most pleased about is that now Nketiah's goals show we've got a different proposition, a different option. When the game is tight, when we're missing chances, we know we bring on Eddie, he's going to do the job for us. So, yeah.
I think, I said in my fan cam last week, Eddie Nketiah has now laid the gauntlet down for Jesus to come back into the team. I don't think it's necessarily, it will be fair, and I don't think it's the right thing to just kind of plug and play Jesus back in. I don't think that's the right mentality of the manager, to just put someone in who, yes, he is actually our best player. I don't have any doubts about saying Jesus is maybe one or two in terms of the actual best player in the team, especially going forward. But what Nketiah has done, he's genuinely carrying this team with the likes of Saka, with the likes of Martinelli. So I think he deserves his flowers. He deserves his moment in the light. And yeah, I think we know what Jesus brings. We know all the attributes and all the flair and all the way that he brings out more from, I think, in Martinelli, the extra 10-15%. But I think Nketiah really has, you know, put a marker down to say, I am that number 14. I want to kind of make a name for myself. And listen, he's scoring some crucial goals, crunch goals, two against the World Cup winners in Martinez and Varane last week that we were hearing. So yeah.
Fair play. Listen, couple of super chats. Alex Smith says, I say 1-0 or 2-1 to the Arsenal.
Nice.
Big as priority is the title for me still. And Peter's gunning for me. He says, can Dan say, honestly, this manager, for all time's sakes, the memories. Leave me alone, man. I'm happy with Arteta. I'm happy. Always told you to believe. Listen, gotta be happy at the moment. Shah, let's come to you. Everyone's talking about it. Rob Holding versus Erling Haaland. Now, for me, Erling Haaland's got to be one of the best players in the world, best strikers in the world at the moment. But is there any way Holding can keep him quiet tonight for you?
Oh, he's definitely a handful, Haaland. He's got, what, 24 goals?
Mad, isn't it?
We're only halfway through the season. Like, it's absolutely mental. Like, do you know, big respect to him, because I do actually like Haaland. As much as we are fighting against Man City to win the Premier League title, like, he's just an absolute beast, a monster. But we just have to have belief in our team. Yeah, I do think we may concede, but we got to believe in our players, and yeah, we can't be like intimidated by any opposition. I don't care how big you are. I don't care how many goals you've scored. I don't care about the quality. We need to remember who we are, and we need to remember what we're fighting for. So don't go out there feeling intimidated by anyone. Go out there and play your game. Keep mentally strong, and that's what I say.
Look at that. Charlene needs to be in the team, the dressing room, doesn't she?
Do you know what? It's funny because even when in the intermission between obviously the sort of first 11 show and this show, we went to the shop, and Charlene obviously was talking about Haaland, saying, really and truly, if God forbid he had got an injury, he'd probably still be top goal scorer at the end of the season. That is, like, I actually had to like really think to myself, yeah, he probably would be. That is how good he is, and that is how much of a threat he is at any given moment in the game. So, listen, whether or not Holding was playing or not, and again, I've said my fake piece on him, it would be hard for Saliba, it would be hard for Gabriel Jesus, it's hard for all the other players that he's played against, but I just think in a game like today, it just wasn't the right decision to put Holding in there. But listen, big up to Haaland. He's a fantastic player, and shameless or not, he's got me a whole load of points in fantasy league, so can't complain too much.
Listen, I absolutely agree with you on that one. He's been my captain for the last
He has
18 weeks.
Last week he got
or
me,
something crazy
some
like that.
beautiful points.
Unbelievable.
I haven't even done mine this season.
No,
Have you not?
He did
Oh,
well.
listen, everyone's got Haaland as
Ain't
captain.
got
I think.
ain't got the energy to keep
I just keep
second on it.
forgetting.
Oh, it's crazy, isn't it? It takes over. Tosin, let's come to you, man. Listen, spoke to you as you come in. You said this might be all right for Holding tonight. You know, Haaland's the type of player that, you know, he's not one of those energetic strikers that don't stop running around. Not like a Jesus, is he?
Yeah.
He's just that guy, killer in the box, give him a chance, and he will put it away. So, what's your thoughts on this battle, bro?
He's obviously a great player. Like, I'm not going to come out here and say, yep, Holden's going to put him in his back pocket. But what I will say is that, look, Brentford came to Etihad, and I just Googled it, playing Ben Mee, Ethan Pinnock, Matthias Jorgensen. Come on.
Good point.
And these guys kept Haaland at bay. Reason being, as good as Man City are, I fear for Rob Holding when he's playing against the likes of like a Sterling when he's on form, or Son when he's on form, runners in behind that are always going to be pests throughout the whole game. I think a massive target man like Haaland actually would suit a player like Rob Holding tonight, because as soon as you give the ball to Kevin De Bruyne in the wide areas, you know what he's going to do. He's going to try and get that early ball in to Haaland. So it's going to be pretty, not easy, but it's going to be pretty predictable as to what City are going to do tonight. So I think that suits a player like Holding coming in tonight. So that's what gives me a tiny bit of confidence in that 1v1 versus Haaland. It's better to play against a target man that's right in front of you than this diminutive little centre forward that's going to keep running around you and pulling you left, right, centre. And I don't think Haaland's going to do that tonight.
I mean, I know you were saying, but I think what we saw, what was it, a year ago from, or just under a year ago from Son, what he did to Holding, and I'm thinking what the capabilities of Haaland is now against Holding, it does put the frighteners in me a bit. I will say that, because he was the absolute catalyst of that loss story. He was shambolic. He couldn't keep his man. He couldn't get in front of him. It just wasn't good. Fouled him, continuously fouling him, that led to him getting sent off. So I don't get it. But
You're not happy, Lee, are you?
No.
You're not happy. Sorry,
You know what,
Charlotte.
Lee, though? On the flip side of that, he's probably learnt from his mistakes. So
I mean, he's had 10 years to do that, hasn't he?
Yeah, I'm kind of with you, Gooner Lee. I'm kind of with you, bruv. But listen, it's one of those. We're with it now. We got to stick with it.
Yeah.
Shah, let me come to you on this one. This is a super chat from Hayne. He says, I think Arteta might be cooking with a 3-4-3 special tonight. So let me think. That could be Tomiyasu, Gabriel, and obviously Holding. And then what? Saka and Tierney as wing-backs. Partey, Xhaka, and then a front three of Trossard and Vieira with Nketiah. Is that something that you think they could try and tinker with on the formation side of things?
And we could sort of flick in and out depending on how the game's going. So I guess it is, you know, an option.
Didn't think of that, yeah.
Listen, I think it's...
It sort of makes sense if you're bringing Holding in.
Yeah, I think it would be a brave move.
Yeah.
Tosin.
It would be.
It would definitely catch them off. I would say that for sure. It would definitely
have
catch
a plan
Man
for
City
that.
off. I think the only thing that I probably would say I don't like is the fact that you're taking probably our most potent and exciting attacker currently in Saka away from the goal.
Yeah.
But listen, like, obviously I didn't really mean to intrude in what you were saying, but I don't know if that's all the way kind of the thing that he should do. But listen, like, he's the manager. He gets paid the big bucks to make the big decisions, which he's been doing, which I've been backing him for a long time. I can't now just change my opinion because of one decision, you know. It's not the most important thing, but it's still disappointing.
Fair play, man. Chavoy says, Charlene, a proper woman. Tell her big up. There we go.
To you, Savoy.
Compliments to you. Brianna says, Tosin, knock some sense into your brother.
I've been trying for a long time. He won't listen.
I was speaking to your brother literally yesterday, and I don't. How do you do it, man?
How do I do it?
How? Like, your brother? How?
They're twins as well.
Let me ask this, because I think I know the
I
answer.
know that one.
We had a lot of fights. Anyway,
I was going to say, he was the one
That's how, basically.
who was anti. You all went Arsenal, and he went, no, I'm going Spurs.
Yeah, he was anti. But like, honestly, I didn't manage. We got into a lot of fights and arguments when we were younger.
It's hard work, man.
Yeah, super. Because the thing is, Spurs are a decent team now. And look how much he talks. The guy talked more when they were terrible.
No.
He talked more when they were terrible. Like, as bad as this, but he spoke more when they were terrible. So it's just like, come on, man.
Is he watching tonight, do you reckon?
He probably is.
He probably
'Cause
listen.
he's football mad. So
Big up, Tom. I do love you, my
In
bro.
fact, he's definitely
Big
watching
up.
tonight.
But you know what? I will
Big up,
say,
Tom.
as much as annoying as he is, he's a funny.
He's a great guy, man.
Do you know what? I just got a confession though. Every time I look at you, it just looks a bit weird because I'm so used to seeing Toby and knowing that he's a Spurs fan. And obviously, I've been with you on the the World Cup. I keep thinking, oh my God, it's not Toby. I nearly got your name wrong as well.
But you got to say Toby.
But you got it right in the end.
Yeah. Listen, Tosin, we haven't got your score prediction. Everybody else went for their score predictions. A few draws over here as well. Charlene keeping it real, sticking with the positivity and going for an Arsenal win. What are you going with, man?
2-1 Arsenal.
Yes, that's the energy.
Just got to back
we
it.
like.
Got to back it 1-0. Come on.
I like it. Optimism. Lee, let me come to you on this one, man. We're seeing goals going at the moment. That was the old Arsenal when Nketiah first took over. We looked in there, you look at the likes of Maitland-Niles and Ceballos and David Luiz, Mustafi. This is going to be a very different Arsenal. And to be fair, a very different Man City in terms of how they have transitioned over the last couple of years. And it seems mad, doesn't it, that over the years of the 90s and 2000s, there wasn't much of a transitional change between the likes of Arsenal and Manchester United at the time. Already in 2 years, we're seeing different sides already at Arsenal and at Manchester City. Do you think this is two completely different sides now? Or do you think there'll be anything in the back of their minds thinking about that game a couple of years ago?
Honestly, I don't even think it's about the players right now because there's no rivalry. There's nothing to kind of have any malice about. I think it's all about the managers. I think the managers are the showdown. They're the centerpiece right now. They are the people that are kind of going to be centre of attention at this moment in time. And I think they're both jostling right now for who can kind of maybe get one up on each other because, as I said, the big game, the crunch game for me is February the 15th. If we lose at their ground, you know, it stays equal. But I think we have to beat them at our ground to kind of have that. I think it could be 11 points by the time we play because we've obviously got Everton as well. So I think, yeah, the rivalry's cooking, it's stirring up. You've got Dax, you've got all the other kind of big Man City socialites out there that are kind of saying all these things about they don't rate Arsenal and all these other things right now. Let's see, because it's going to be. I don't think we're here for just the here and now. I think we're going to be here for quite a few years. So it's going to be cooking. Something's going to be cooking.
I hear that, man. I hear that, and I hope that we are here for a while. Listen, we've answered a lot of tests. We've had Tottenham and Liverpool at home, and United at home. We went to Old Trafford and we played right, but we didn't really deserve to win, in my opinion. But that's really the only one that we've looked at. Of course, Brighton as well. We're going out in the League Cup. Tosin, let me come to you first on this one. The FA Cup's massive to me, man. Always has been. 14 trophies, unbelievable memories, right? I'm going to say this now. I think this is a really important game still. I'm not in that bracket of, doesn't matter tonight. If we go out, it's fine. We still got the title for it. I'd like to go for all these trophies, man.
Yeah, absolutely. I've always hated that, well, because we're going for this competition, then we need to sacrifice this one. That's losers talk. This is a big game for us. Even though we got to play them twice in the league, make no mistake, whoever wins this has a mental edge. Make no mistake about that. If Man City win tonight, you just know Pep is going to use that to start playing mind games.
Can I ask you a question though, just on what you're saying? Everybody, as I was saying earlier on, do you think that mental edge that they may have will be a little bit lower because we aren't playing our strongest team? So there isn't anything. I don't know if Man City I don't know if Arsenal will feel that there's an advantage because there's how many players are not in the is it 4 players? So that's 7 players that are not 6 players that won't really be in the starting 11. You know, your likes of Jesus, obviously he's not there. Your likes of Martinelli, who's not going to be starting. The whole back 4 pretty much is going to change. The keeper's going to change. So there are quite a few players.
7 players, yeah.
7, yeah. So I think give or take 7 players.
Yeah.
Do you think that still could be the case, that there's going to be a mental edge, even though we're missing those 7 players and they're playing minus their keeper? Pretty much everyone. Okay, Diaz.
So what you're saying is, if it goes wrong tonight in the league, it's a different Arsenal because the 7 players are back.
Diaz is out for them.
I think that's fair.
That's a fair point. But then I think back to times back. What was it? 07-08 season when Arsenal were absolutely flying. and we got battered by Spurs in the Carling Cup. We got beat by Man United, and eventually the team fizzled out towards the end of the season. I'm not saying that a loss tonight is gonna mean Arsenal are negative and depressed, and it's gonna affect our league form. But what I'm saying is, a win is gonna do wonders for us. It's gonna massively improve our confidence and give us a mental edge over City, saying like, look, we're not scared of you. We're in this title race. Your fans don't rate us. You don't rate us, but we're here to stay, and we're coming for this league title. So for me, if I put those points together, this is a massive game for Arsenal. I want to win this match.
100%, man. I'm with you as well. Players starting to move down. Before we go into that kickoff, I'm going to come to all of you on this. Charlene.
Yes.
Fullbacks, Tomiyasu and Tierney tonight. Is it fair to say that although Ben White and Zinchenko have been unreal, defensively, Tomiyasu and Tierney are solid? So what are you expecting from them two tonight?
Do you know, they have been really solid. I'm expecting, listen, Tomiyasu, yeah, he is solid. Like, he will put up a battle, a fight. So I'm expecting that from him. Tierney, he's solid as well. He bombs forward. So I'm expecting big games from them too. Yep.
Lee?
Yeah, I think you're right. I think I've always said Tomiyasu is our best one-on-one defender. I think he is our best one-on-one defender. I really do. I think when he wants to lock somebody up, it's done. Game over. So I think that's great. I think, as I said, on the left-hand side of Tierney, he's very traditional with the way he plays, bombing on, doing the overlaps, getting the ball in. He loves a cutback. What he does it well. But I think it's going to just change, again, the whole dynamic of the way we're playing, because he struggles to do the inverted role as well as Zinchenko. And it's as honest as that. I love him. I wanted him to be the Arsenal captain. So it's nothing personal. You just now see what Zinchenko's doing. He's setting new levels, man. And he's expanding. As I said, I genuinely believe with the likes of Zinchenko, he's teaching Arsenal a new way of playing football. And that's just where I put it. So.
Yeah, listen, I think it's facts. You know, Kaz was saying off there about how important Zinchenko has been in terms of a system. And I think Ben White on that transition inside on the right has been unreal as well.
Incredible.
But is it fair to say, Tosin, these were our two first choice centre-backs last season in Tomiyasu and Tierney, man? So there's serious cover here, man.
But for me, that demonstrates just how well Arsenal are doing this season. It demonstrates just how much they've grown, and it demonstrates just how rapid the development has been. Because, like, you can obviously see Zinchenko coming in, Ben White playing that role, but the fact that these players have taken to that system so quickly, and you see the impact it's having on the team, I think it's just, for me, it's just a demonstration of how well Arsenal have grown this season. Because Tomiyasu is not a bad player, neither is Tierney, but I just think Arsenal have really massively developed. So I don't think it's any stain on them. It's just I love what Lee, right? I love what Lee said. Basically, it's like Zinchenko's teaching us a new way of football. He's taking us over to Jordan, basically. So it's crazy.
It is crazy, and I think Zinchenko in that inverted role, I get it. Tierney's not that guy. I get it. I don't think he was ever bought in to be that guy.
He wasn't.
It was Emery signing, remember? So I understand where people are coming from. I love him. I love Tierney. He epitomises everything I want to see in an Arsenal shirt. In terms of leadership qualities, mentality, professionalism, winning mentality. He's come and done interviews, hasn't he, and said, I don't care about this. I'll get back into that side somehow. I don't want to see people like Lokonga on Amazon documentary moaning and saying, why should I not be in the first team? Go fight for it. And I have no doubt that Kieran Tierney will play games. I love to see him when he's in the pit. I love to see him do well. Of course, I love to see all Arsenal players do well. But I like to see him do well because I think he's got everything about it, mentality-wise, man. So let's see what Kieran Tierney can do tonight. Players are on the pitch. They're lining up. They're getting ready at the Etihad. Hopefully, the Arsenal away fans will do us proud yet again. A lot of the people we know there tonight, a lot of people that I know there tonight. So I'm looking forward to this one. I've been looking forward to this all day, guys. I can't lie. This is the Arsenal-Man City game that a few years ago I would have been like, oh, City. Like when we drew them in the cup.
Even last season, we got hammered 5-0 here.
100. So I'm not going to sit there and lie to you. When we pulled them out, I thought, no. But I'm kind of excited. And also at the same time, I didn't go, oh, you're kidding me. Like, we're out. And I think I probably would have a couple of seasons ago.
Facts.
You know,
even last season, I would have said that.
There you go. So the momentum is with us at the moment. It's all looking good, and it's got to be optimistic. But it's just that team, man. That team has put a bit of a downer on it for me in terms of the selections.
All I was thinking is, and I was going to say is, as well as that, you don't want to have a 5-0 drubbing. There's a way to lose a game. You can lose a game like, no matter what we want to say. I'm not being bitter. Man United, they lost the game. Okay, fine. Second 40 minutes they got battered, more or less. But the first half, especially, they played well. Man United, all their fans are trying to take this moral high ground because they feel like they're coming. They feel like they're kind of producing better performances, and you know there's a way you can lose a game. I think if we lose 2-1 tight game, if we lose 3-1 but silly maybe defensive mistakes, you can live with it, write it off, move on to the next game. If it's a 4-0 pasting from start to finish, sorry, and even some of our first team players don't play well, that's when mentality is a little bit like, okay, there's levels here, and that's what I'm going to hear from Daps all week, which I cannot. I do not want to hear Daps on my phone. Like,
They're
he's
afraid
going
of
to call
Arsenal,
me.
Man City are afraid of us.
They are. A lot of fans are.
They are.
Daps, do not call me. I'm just saying. I will block your number.
You're gonna have to have it if it goes that way. But let's hope that it does. Kaz, can I ask you to get an iPad charger, man? It's gonna die in a minute, bro. Listen, this is gonna be a big one, man. Proper big one. And this lineup for City scares me. I can't lie to you. Grealish, Mahrez, Haaland, Rodri, De Bruyne, Gundogan.
Pretty much.
This is a very, very strong side. I understand that he's flipping around with things at the back for Pep this season. There's no Cancelo and Walker that we're seeing as much. He really likes what the young brother Lewis is doing, and
he's been good.
He's been very good, very, very good, and you know Stones has been solid as well. So it's going to be hard, but I do feel that they can we got at Manchester City in terms of their defence. So let's see where we go with this one. Obviously, our front three: Trossard, Nketiah, and Saka. Obviously, Chaka, Partey, and Vieira. Looks on ITV here that we are going to go 4-3-3. Gabriel and Holding at the back. Let's see what they can do against Haaland.
When I saw the graphic, I did get a little bit more joy on the defensive side of the Man City with Akanji and Ake, the left back and the left centre back. They have shown errors. They've shown to be a little bit weak at times. So yeah, that could again play into Arsenal's favour. But it's obviously going to be a difficult game either way.
Kickoff is almost upon us, people. We have got the kickoff.
Come on.
Partey and Nketiah over the ball here. Let's see what we can do.
Come on.
Come
on, Arsenal!
Come on, kickoff is here.
Let's go!
Come on, boys.
Nice one, bro. Arsenal with possession. Kieran Tierney on the ball, keeping it nice and calm to start with. Gabriel back to Matt Turner. I think, it's going to be interesting to see what Turner can do tonight. Had an all right World Cup, I wasn't too convinced by some of his performances early days in the Europa League, if I'm honest. But I think the World Cup kind of proved to me that he has got something about him.
Yeah.
And I'm interested to see what he can do consistently in this Arsenal side, Lee. What do you reckon?
Yeah, listen, I totally agree. I think he's growing into the role. Like, sometimes it takes that, not everyone's a Ramsdale who's boisterous and, kind of
big person.
quite keen to show how boisterous and sort of egotistical that you can be at times, because he can be, but in a good way. But I do think moving forward, I think he's going to be able to kind of be trusted a bit more by the manager, and the players need to build trust in him as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Listen, we talked about this back line, obviously our back line at the moment, all holding against Haaland, and he's given us a free kick, and that's fair play,
Yeah.
Well done, Holding!
Well done, good start by Rob Holding. First test pass, well done, bro.
Bloody hell, another.
Why did you doubt
You guys sitting taking notes?
Don't you dare.
No, I'm joking.
Oh, wait.
That looked like a foul. That looked like a foul.
I'm going to say we're lucky.
Let me put that back.
Has he actually passed with flying colours?
The thing is, I didn't say a word there because that is a foul.
I
That's
didn't
a foul.
see that bit. I saw when Haaland was holding on to Haaland.
That's a foul.
Listen, man.
How's he
They probably gave the foul for
Especially as an away player as well in the first minute. You normally give that to the home team.
That was definitely a foul, but fair play.
One thing I do like, and
it's our ball. It's our ball. Well done, ref.
I'm really
Arsenal.
I'm really enthused about with our keeper is he is very good with his feet, and he's so composed. He's so composed.
Turner.
Well, I think that's what Mikel Arteta is looking at in terms of a backup goalkeeper.
Yeah, it's a new age keeper, isn't it? New age.
For the first time in a while, we've actually had all right goalkeepers. It seems weird, doesn't it?
Yeah.
We've had Emi Martinez, Leno, Ramsdale, obviously now Turner's coming as well. Like, do you remember the years and years we had like Fabianskis and Rami Shabans and Vivianos and these kind of players coming in? I'm like, wow.
Vito Manone.
Manone, yeah, I remember him.
Nah, the worst was Flapianski, man. He got on my absolute nerves.
Ooh.
Oh, finding some tight spaces.
Come out, yes, that's a good ball. Tommy, I saw on the ball, right.
Okay.
Fair play.
Like, it looks like we're going to be dominating this game, you know. Play City at their own game.
That's poor. That's really poor from Turner and Partey. No understanding there.
There you go.
And
Look,
straight
look.
away on it. Rodri's had a shot over the
And
bar.
it's gone way
That's
over.
no danger for us whatsoever.
You don't want to give them the
That's
impetus.
poor though. Turner and Partey there. That's got to be better.
Yeah.
It's got to be better.
don't want
I understand it's a bit shaky in terms of them not playing so much together, but that's a really poor ball.
That's poor, yeah.
And Partey's
You can't be
completely
doing
messed
that.
up there.
This ain't like Burnley. This
Can't do that against
Man
City.
Man City.
Surprising they ain't made more of that, to be fair.
I respect the confidence, but I think that's a bit naive.
Yeah, I agree. All Arsenal at the moment. Gabriel with a long ball. Diagonal passing. I tell you what, that's not a bad play from Nketiah. But
The thing is, as
Well, I try and hold that
as
up.
an Arsenal team now, we have to accept that we will concede a goal from that kind of play, because we are so prone to playing out from the back. So those kind of issues, when you play against the top teams, they can set traps, they can do things to catch out our defenders. Sorry,
It's high risk, high reward.
it is high risk and high reward. Yeah.
4 minutes into the game, and Rob Holding is by far man of the match so far. Absolutely superb from
I
Rob.
tell you what.
Well, Lee called that before the game.
I tell you what, man. I tell you what. This is going to be.
It's interesting the way
it's a
City
long
is
night.
set up, because John Stones is pulling to the right and Rico Lewis is in the middle.
I'm with you, man. That's a surprise for me.
That's interesting.
That is a very, very, very big surprise.
It's
Is that was that just that passage of play though, or?
No, because
Go on,
Yeah, no, I think
Trossard.
you're right.
Go on,
Tell you
Trossard.
what, Trossard, that is looking very nice.
Like the way he's driving.
That side, he's cut into the box.
Trossard!
Oh, I
Take
tell
a
you what,
shot.
oh, shot! Oh,
Oh, go on, finish that.
bang!
Tommy Yasu with an unbelievable strike. Fantastic save from Ortega, fair play. Kieran Tierney's whipped the ball back in, defended away from
telling
City, but it is
Trossard,
collected
man.
by Arsenal.
Quality.
All right, that was
With that
Unbelievable
bit of play
play.
from Trossard,
This
imagine
guy.
he just banged
Oi,
it and
nice.
scored.
Now an unbelievable little flick as well, Tierney. Oh, he's taking him on.
I
Fair
won't
play.
be surprised if he ousts Martinelli out of this team, to be honest.
Yeah.
Really
Wait,
won't
how
be
tall is
surprised.
Trossard?
He looks short.
That's a
Yeah,
fantastic
he
ball.
was really
Well
short.
defended from Ake. Saka
didn't
was
wanna
coming
say
in.
Can someone check Trossard's height, please?
Let me check
Just
it.
intrigued. He looks about probably 5'9".
Yeah, I would have said 5'10". I wouldn't have said much more. Yeah, I'm with
Over
you.
5'7".
Wow.
That was an absolute great strike by Tomiyasu, though. Wow.
Yeah, I weren't expecting that. I can't lie. It's fantastic play
He's an
from
I'm
Arsenal.
telling you,
I've
he's
been
an-
really
he's an
impressed with the
absolute
start. It's a
technician.
great ball from Gabriel. Well defended from Man
5'8".
City. 5'8".
Yeah, he's an absolute technician, man, Tomiyasu. He's like that Swiss Army knife. He can play in every position. He can.
I'm
he's
a big fan, man.
He's so good. For me, I think, as I said, he's our best one-on-one defender. He can lock down defenders.
Yeah, he was getting so much hate when we bought him last season as well.
Remember, who's this guy? What we got him for? He's not going to get in the head of Cedric.
This team didn't want him, blah, 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 blah,
Unbelievable.
blah.
Trossard is looking lively, people.
Oh, he's looking amazing.
And wasn't he what? Was he 12 million?
Who? Tomiyasu. Yeah, he was.
It's a
Look
great-
at this shot again.
That's
Tomiyasu's done so well. He's kept that down.
Bargain.
Unbelievable strike.
Hey.
Keeper's done well. Great start from Arsenal.
A really
Very
good
promising
start.
start, and one that we'll be hoping that we can sustain. But Manchester City are always going to be dangerous. But I've been impressed by this first few minutes from Arsenal. We've come out fighting.
It's almost like Lewis is playing central mid. It's weird.
Maybe it's that
He's doing that
inverted.
inverted. He's doing that.
It's that
Yeah,
inverted
they did
role,
the
isn't it?
inverted.
He's
Yeah.
doing it, yeah.
Because Stones is back in the middle now,
And
so
Ake-
now Lewis is
Ake
right
is
in the
left.
middle.
And you think, as a 17, 18-year-old, you can mould him into whatever you like.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Whereas with
He's a baller though.
yeah, he's good. He's very good.
Who's better?
For you, Martinelli or Trossard?
Martinelli, but in terms of what we want,
Nah.
Wait, what? It's a bit early to call and say.
No.
Oh, you can
I'm saying this. I'm saying this. I'm saying
from
this.
his time
Even
at Brighton,
right,
you're
like,
talking about.
because think about quality on the ball. Trossard is better than Martinelli.
Okay.
Quality on the ball.
Well, we shall see. We shall see.
That needs to be a poll. man.
Trossardinho,
Yeah.
Thomas has said in the super chat. Trossardinho.
Wait, so we was discussing.
I think Martinelli's been quality though, hasn't he? This
Yeah,
season?
he has, but
Yeah.
he's still very. Martinelli's still a very raw player.
Yeah,
if you
agreed.
ask me.
Agreed. I think if you're talking about composure, then yeah, Trossard. Do you know who Trossard actually reminded me of when he come on the other day against Man United? Do you remember when that had like Alexander Hleb quick feet?
Yeah.
That's
That
who comes.
was
That's the
who
first
really
thing
comes
that
to
comes to
mind.
mind. Yeah.
I didn't
Magnet
think-
with the ball.
I didn't
Cross
think
the
him.
ball.
I actually
Keeps the
thought
ball.
more of a Nasri, but I don't.
I can see
disagree.
the Nasri with
I
the
thought the
dribbling
Nasri
skills as
kind of,
well, yeah.
just just the touch is just
Nice.
sublime. Great technique.
Unlucky, Eddie. He just didn't read that. But fair play. Do you think Trossard's in this 11, man? We're ahead with Martinelli.
I think given a run of games, I see no reason why he can't oust Martinelli out of the team. And that's no shade on Martinelli being a dead player. Martinelli's one for the future. But
Well, I
Well,
think
listen, Brian, as the super chat is enjoying with you, he's agreeing with you. Sorry, completely agree. Tosin, he will kick Martinelli out of this 11.
yeah, he's got more quality in the final third.
But guys, ain't it just amazing to think, all right, our first 11 are outstanding, we don't want to drop them, but then you bring in new additions and it's like, oh, actually, we
is
might
what
need
we
to have a
want.
bit of rotation
Yeah,
This
there.
is what we want. Do you remember we had Giroud and Yaya
what is
Sanogo?
that?
Oh no!
Hey!
Oh no! What is Holding doing there? Oh, my God! Haaland! What is happening?
oh my God.
Holding off at
That's
half
great
time.
play.
I said he was man of the match. No, I'm joking.
Oh my.
Wow,
Get
I
that,
don't know
Brennan,
what was
get that off
there.
the screen, man.
Love that, Eddie. Love that, Eddie.
Wow, what is happening there? This is a big lump up top. They've seen Haaland. Holding's been
Yeah.
completely caught out. I don't know what he's doing there. Turner comes rushing out like a madman, but luckily gets
Can
in.
anyone-
Haaland with the overhead kick.
And anyone
Yes.
gonna argue with me with my worry now? Holding.
Now I see what you're saying.
No, it's the worry's legitimate.
Listen, I was with you.
This is
with
what
the
I said.
worry.
Listen.
The worry's legitimate, but there's no point me focusing on it all game. All I can do is focus on it.
Thank you. That looks better. Thank you. It's just like, I don't want to be horrible, but it's almost like that bozo gene.
You're not being horrible, man. It's facts. Listen, I've got a lot of time for Rob Holding in terms of his mentality and how he's been around the place. It's exactly what I want in the dressing room and stuff like that. But when you look at it, it's just better quality out there now.
Oh, 100. He's
£2 million player.
He's an average player.
£2 million performances. Like in relative terms of football,
Yeah.
he should not be playing. In my opinion, he shouldn't be playing in the Premier League. In my opinion.
Fair enough,
That's
bro.
harsh.
Fair enough.
No, it's not harsh. He's so limited.
he
He literally reminds me of a generic, basic version of like a Tim Cahill or Gary Cahill.
Yeah.
What
Just basic.
What team would he get in?
None.
First team in the Prem. What team?
None. He's not better than Max Kilsman from Wolves. He's not.
Okay. Anyone agree with that? Disagree? Do you think Holding can get into the first team in the Prem?
He's
Would
not.
he get into the back line at Forest? Would he get into the back line at
Everton?
Wolves, Leeds, Everton?
No, he
Connor
wouldn't.
Cody's better than him.
Yeah,
so
he
is
is.
Tarkowski.
Yes.
I'm not saying he would. I'm just asking the question, man.
Connor
I don't know.
Cody. I don't think so.
No, he wouldn't.
I actually don't think so. Yeah, that's a
So
good
it's,
point.
it's a good
He's
point,
not.
Bradley.
He's
It's
not
a
a
good
Premier
point, you
League
know.
player.
It's a good point,
And then-
Bradley.
Where do you see him playing?
Like a decent Championship team, Derby. Well, they're League One, but
Straight away. I reckon a good championship like Derby. Oh, they're in League One.
yeah, I mean like a West Brom.
Fact of the matter is, he's been a faithful servant to Arsenal.
He has.
Yeah,
he has,
that's
he has.
fine.
I'm in full agreement with you. He needs to be. He definitely is one that needs to be sold.
My thing as well is like, yeah, he's been faithful servant,
T.
but when players want to leave and hand transfer question, no one cares about that. Nobody. No, you have to think about the club. I'm a supporter of Arsenal, not players. I don't do player FC.
Yeah, 100.
So
100.
I'm not bothered about whether or not I'm happy that he's been able to stay and do what he's done and helped us to win the FA Cup, put in a great performance against Diego Costa all those years ago. These are fantastic points that he's done, and
Yeah.
he's been there, not been injured, stuff like that. But ultimately, your level has now been found, and it's time for you to go.
Yeah, 100.
Coach Lance is agreeing with a super chat.
I
Says
agree.
this is Holding's chance to prove that he belongs. If he fails, he is gone.
Come on, Holden.
I agree with that, but he doesn't belong. This is not really something.
And
he needs to go.
Again,
Like, he needs to be
I would go back to him and say, what do you mean this is his chance? He's been here how many
Yeah.
years? You've had your chances have long and got you're literally on your 10th life as a cat, and they
got
only get
9
9. There you go.
Into the box, Gundogan. Here's Jack Grealish on the left-hand side. The ball comes in and Turner
Turner,
connects.
good
Well
play.
done. Fantastic. And I tell you what, he's seen, is it Eddie moving? He's seen someone moving. It's Saka moving.
Great
No, it
hold
is,
up.
it's
Eddie,
Eddie.
my
Saka,
guy.
Eddie.
Look at that. That's strength of Eddie at the moment. I've seen so much development in his game, but his strength is unreal as well, you know. Absolutely
Him and
stacked.
Saka, their players
Yeah.
just bounce off him.
Yeah. Strong.
Great to see, man. Great to see. It really is.
And you know what? You can tell this is a well-coached team. You can see, look how drilled they are. That they're pressing, even though it's the new players, they're still pressing correctly.
I like the way
Tierney's
Trossard-
right up
That's
there.
why. That's why if you sign a Saicedo, he comes in. He's a press.
pressing
He's a
away.
press machine.
Oh, man, I'll be absolutely
Listen,
buzzing if
I
we get
would-
him. I
Yeah,
tell
listen,
you.
mate. I'm telling you, I think
Love
league's
to
done.
get him.
I think if we get him, league's done. I'll be honest with you.
You reckon?
Yeah, man. I think he's that good.
I think we're gonna win it anyway. But like,
think?
yeah.
Ref,
Yes, I love this confidence. Love this confidence.
Because I came.
ref.
I came.
What's going on? Oh,
I said it like 2 months ago. I think. we're
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
win
you
the
did.
league.
Fair play to you, man.
I think if Saicedo gets it, it's Rap City. It's like confidently.
I think if we win our games up to Man City and beat Man City, I'm with you. I'm gonna go yes, we win it.
if we win,
I think we have to do that though.
can you go? Make sure you go to Toby's door and just paint it red. The whole door. I think you can paint it red.
I'll do that.
Get him a shirt with his name on the back of it.
Yeah.
This time.
Can I ask a question? When you guys were kids, because you're identical twins, did you accidentally get the wrong football shirts put on you?
Nah.
Imagine.
Nah.
The dad going, here you go, Toby. Here's a nice
Yeah.
class.
Right,
Ian Wright shirt.
Merry
Never.
Christmas.
Start crying.
Even my parents knew that. Don't do this.
With a free kick into the box.
Oh,
for
nice.
Arsenal.
Go on.
Saka shoots.
That's a nice little touch from
Man City,
Partey.
but Arsenal still have it at the back with Granit Xhaka.
But do you think this is like Man City's? This is the same Man City because you know, even
No,
though
it's
they're not, are they? It's not because they're not playing with the same vigor, the same
There's no.
composure.
They
There's
haven't got the verve that
Yeah.
they've had the past 2
Do you still think there's
seasons.
time to change that?
No, there is.
in the game or in the
In
season?
terms of the season, there's still a long way.
No,
Man
there is,
City could
there
bang all of a sudden.
There
but
is.
I hope they don't. They definitely look different. I think selling Sterling, selling Jesus and Zinchenko, all that kind of stuff, and mixing it up. I think maybe
Yeah,
to that
it's
first 11 has just given them a little bit of time that's needed to get the way they want to play. So maybe that has helped us. But I mean, the way things are going at the moment,
What I will say is, I'm very certain that Man City aren't going on a 15-game unbeaten run.
Nah,
it's just not going to happen.
not-
Where they just win. It's just not going to happen.
Fabio.
unlucky. Vieira just.
I can't see that. They're not the all destroying machine that they were.
Yeah, all conquering. They're not at all. Anyone want
Is those ones open?
That's fair.
No,
That's
I wasn't.
fair.
Could you pass them, please?
Could you pass me
Thanks. What do you want?
fruit pasta?
Oh, these ones.
Yeah.
These are like the noisiest things to eat.
I'm
Crunch, crunch,
Brendan will love us.
crunch.
Absolutely love us. wouldn't he?
I'm literally slowly.
Let them melt
crunching.
in the mouth. Do you want some, Cass?
Nice, Thomas.
Oh, unlucky. High foot.
One back by Haaland and a free kick given.
Come and
High
turn. Turn. You need to turn, my guy.
Oh,
it was
what's
offside.
given offside? Okay.
But it's not been a disastrous start. But I think we've had a better start.
15
I think
minutes
we
in,
look better
we've been
than
a better
City.
side. I know Haaland had that chance. Rob Holding had a bit
Arsenal been good.
a moment, bless him, but it's been looking good. Well done, Tierney. Fantastically won.
But that's how, again, it just shows a great, well-coached team.
That's our ball. It's a throw in. Yeah, well done, ref. Throw into Arsenal. Trossard looks like he wants it. No, it is going to be Tierney.
Apparently Chelsea have got the here we go and that Gusto. Was it Gusto? From Lyon, the left back.
Oh, the Malo Gusto.
Gusto.
Yeah, they're talking about this guy. Chelsea want him?
Yeah, he's pretty much. It's here you go. Here we go.
Okay.
From Fabrizio.
Okay. 8 says, knew he looked and sounded familiar, chose the red side.
The annoying thing about Chelsea is that they've actually made some good signings as well.
I agree. I think Badiashile has already...
Badiashile Schiller's a baller.
Yeah. And obviously Mudryk.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what I hear about the
The 10
PSV,
minutes that we've seen. Well done.
I hear the PSV winger is good as well.
Say again?
The PSV winger they signed.
Oh,
Managerial.
Mediator, I don't know much about him.
I haven't watched
Noni.
him, but I hear that he's meant to be good.
I'm hearing Andre Santos is going to be a baller.
Oh, the centre
I
mid.
keep hearing this Andre Santos kid's going to be a baller. That's all I keep hearing.
Oh, yeah.
And
I
they
don't know
got
enough about him, but
Chukwuemeka?
oh,
Chukwuemeka,
he
looks good.
He looks good as well.
Yeah, looks very bright. He played
Even for-
against City
even
in
for
the FA
Villa.
Cup. He looked really good.
Even for Villa,
Are
yeah.
these all Chelsea signings?
Yeah, all of them.
Chelsea
Yeah.
boys, yeah.
They all
coming in.
look good. They do look good.
Yeah, it's a shame that Todd Bowley is what they call him, Roman on steroids.
But you know the best
Mad,
signing,
isn't it?
Cowboy.
Signing
the
these
best
guys.
signing that we've seen for Chelsea so far, Amari Hutchinson.
Yeah,
He looks excellent on the bench.
No.
yeah, that was a
In the reserves?
That was a very bizarre one. That one.
Yeah. Look, that's what happens when you get ill-advised.
The other one I said that would not bang in the Premier League, and I've been proven right, is Koulibaly. I just didn't see this signing as being a good one.
Not good enough.
Maybe he
31.
just needs time to settle in.
Not good enough.
31 though. Tosin.
Because think about Thiago Silva.
Work.
He had a rough start to the Premier League, and he's proved to be vintage.
He's been superb. I mean, 38, it's unbelievable. You give him a 3-year contract. And
I
the way
would
he's
actually,
playing,
yeah.
It's absolutely mad.
He's got a new contract to take him to 39, so.
It's mad. But he's had some really stinky games, Koulibaly, for me.
Yeah, he has.
Really
He
bad.
has.
He could get a 3-year contract anyway, because if it's a year one rolling thing, why not?
Well, Chelsea are putting people on 10-year contracts. 7-year contracts and all this madness, isn't it? So, let's see what happens.
Nice.
Nice play from Arsenal. He's holding.
Nice.
Tell you what.
Come on.
You've seen it, but it's gone all the way through and Ortega collects. 18 minutes on the clock. Gone.
Time's gone.
Has Haaland
Man
made
City
has Haaland
or
made
Arsenal,
Man City a better team?
No, they are.
Haaland.
Has Haaland made Man City a better team?
They're just
Well,
a
they're
different
playing
team.
for him.
No, he hasn't.
But
But I don't think it's a hard one, isn't it? 24 goals. But to Man City.
I think he's actually got
better team.
25
No,
goals.
is it 25? They don't look a better team, no. But I think when you look at him, he is by far the best striker in the world. Why? Because he just scores goals, and that's what you want your striker to
he's
do.
a machine.
Do you know what I mean? There's better footballers than him, but there ain't better strikers than him, in my opinion.
Yeah, he's a beast. I'm a big fan of him.
Absolute machine, isn't he?
I'm just thinking, because Man City, it's weird. For me, they look their scariest as a team when they had that long
False
period
nine.
without playing a strike. They just look, I'm like, this team is just insane.
I agree with that.
That season, look, 2 seasons ago, when the lead up to the Champions League final, they were just imperious. They were.
That's why I was
unreal.
so annoyed.
They didn't have Aguero. Do you remember? He
Yeah.
didn't play. He was on the bench and he came on in the last 15-ish minutes and he didn't do anything. But it was that season they were ridiculous.
Yeah, that's why I was so annoyed that Pep sort of tinkered in the champion. I'm like, if he played his normal team, like I see no reason why City wouldn't have moved to Chelsea.
Yeah.
As good as they were under
Yeah.
Tuchel at the time.
Looked like a foul throw that, but well.
Yeah, I was surprised. Mara is here in the chat saying Tommy Yasu is bullying Jack Grealish.
Yeah, he is, man. Listen, he's.
Yeah.
I say it all the time, man. For me, Saliba, he does great things. Look, you don't need to go through. Gabriel, I love him because he was making mistakes at the start of last season and this season.
I love him,
But
I love him.
he loves a fight. He loves the ruggedness of being a defender. And he's getting a lot better with his passing as well, might I add. But I just think when you want to lock someone down one-on-one,
Eddie's there.
you don't
pass.
want to. Oh, nice.
Go on.
It's gone through to Vieira. Vieira to
Nice.
Trossard.
Take him on.
Trossard on the left.
Take a
Taking
shot
on
off
Lewis.
it.
Shot! Save!
Unlucky.
Wow.
That's it, boys. Keep
Great
going.
play from Chaka and well one back. Kieran Tierney on the ball inside to Party.
Nice, Thomas.
Party,
Nice
superb
strength,
play.
boy.
Kieran Tierney out to the left.
How good
Again
he
out
been
to
this
Granit
season.
Xhaka.
Wow.
Trossard, what a strike. Again, good keeper save. That's Tommy Yasu and Trossard now. Two shots already for
It's a
Arsenal.
much better
21
start.
minutes. Brilliant start.
Much better start from Thomas Partey than the Man United game. He was quite poor with his passing in the
Take
first
him
half.
on, Nketiah.
Yeah.
Oh, good tackle.
He wasn't quiet.
Yeah, do you remember? He wasn't.
Himself.
Yeah, himself. Yeah. Whereas Thomas
Halfway.
Partey against Man United, the first half.
Oh, yeah.
He wasn't great with his passing.
Well done, Turner.
good
well
keeping,
read.
man.
He's come
It's good
out and done
keeping.
well there.
Can't complain.
Listen, 21 minutes.
Mate,
I
Trossard.
mean, listen, I never would have thought that great strike from Trossard.
Do you know, I knew Trossard was a good player, but I didn't know he was this good.
I
He's a baller,
I
man.
liked him as a signing. I really did.
He's
I
a
really
baller.
liked him, and I thought he was sensible,
And
intelligent.
yeah, he can play 3 positions as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He's better than what I expected him to be.
I will
good
say
player.
though, I saw on the Chelsea Twitter feeds and stuff all week. They've been putting out Madrid masterclasses of him finishing, extra finishing drills, and I was like, oh man, I'm a little bit jealous, man.
Well, we can retaliate.
I know, it's true. Yeah, listen, can't complain. Yeah. He's got a pre-assist already.
I was definitely jealous when
I saw it. It was
Party straight into Grealish.
Oh, nice hold up.
Love it.
Nice.
Well done, Eddie. Unlucky. Love that from Party. Patrick Vieira style, straight through Grealish.
he's just different gravy.
He's so good, man. So good.
I think I was Arsenal's win percentage when he played.
Yeah, it's
like 74%. Like everything is better. Like
mad.
less goals conceded, more goals scored. Everything is better. But when
You can see why we're looking at that position in the summer, though, can't you? Because you know
Oh, yeah,
you can't
100.
rely on Party
You can't
on
rely
90
on-
minutes every game.
Yeah.
And when you do get bringing El Neni or Laconga on, it's just a drop off, isn't it?
well, I said earlier on. Sorry, go on, Charlie.
Oh no, go on.
I was saying that I would love to have Caicedo in the team as the DM destroyer, and then you put Partey where Xhaka is that nice box to box. Oh, lovely.
You were saying you prefer Caicedo to Rice earlier, Lee.
Yeah, I mean, I was most saying I wouldn't. I was trying to say I wouldn't spend the money. Firstly,
Okay.
I do like Rice, but I just think we can get other players that can do the similar job with that kind of box to box role.
I really
That's
like
true.
Rice. I can't lie.
I do. I think
like
like
Rice.
there's,
I would
there's
like
Kone from is it Borussia Mönchengladbach. There are quite a few players. Even Onana. Look, I mean, I'm not that high up on him, but I do think that there are players out there that are serviceable
He's got
enough
a
to
point.
be in the same position, do the same thing. If Rice wasn't English, and it's no disrespect to being English, but if he wasn't English, there wouldn't be as much hype, in my opinion.
How much would he be? If he
I was
wasn't
just
English?
about to. Well, I was just about to ask how much.
30 million, 40 million?
Think.
Yeah, I really do.
Yeah, no,
I really do.
he makes sense.
I really
It's
do.
true.
How much do you think they'll sell him for? Or is
But
there
I think they will want 70, 80
They
million.
want 70.
Yeah,
They're going to want
Probably
80
even
at least,
more.
in my opinion, in the summer. 80
And
at least.
I was
Maybe
saying-
rise it to 100.
Genuinely speaking, right, I don't think he's a world beater, but if
I
you
don't.
look at Calvin Phillips destroys and he pops the ball off to the players that are better than him. Declan Rice is the same player, but he's got a better engine and he can spray a ball. That is literally, I know that there was a specialised
Almost
role.
like a Henderson.
Yeah, it's a specialised role, but I'm not going to be sitting there thinking, oh my God, like we can't find someone else. That's 70
true.
million.
That's true. I think
Whereas-
Caicedo's the more important.
That was my point. I think he's gonna lock up that position for 10 years. I think he's a very, very
Mahrez
good
is
player.
away,
He's-
though. Mahrez is
Caicedo's
away
class.
and he's into the box. Oh, well
nice,
done.
Xhaka.
Great defending. Fantastic
Well done,
defending
Xhaka.
by Granit Xhaka. Kevin De Bruyne on the ball, looking for Haaland. Goes for the shot. Oh, and it's just wide. Fantastic effort from Kevin De Bruyne.
Great
Can't
effort.
let him shoot there, guys. Come on.
Yeah.
Got to get out.
He should not have that much time to shoot.
A bit more, man. But that's the first real opportunity they've had.
Fantastic piece of play. All the time in the world.
Xhaka a bit closer there.
Doesn't want to get out to him though. He's too concentrating on keeping his hands out of the way of it.
Referee.
I don't know if this is a fair statement or not, but I think Mahrez is one of the most underrated footballers or underspoken about footballers. Man.
Totally.
Absolute talent.
Totally. And he's been putting up numbers for Man City the past few seasons.
Agreed.
Great player.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Unbelievable player. And people overlook him with the Fodens and Grealishes and the past
Go on.
Sterlings. Vieira's away and he's got some
That's it, go
absolute
on,
space.
keep going.
He's found Trossard on the left, who's got
Oh.
the better auriculos, but he's taking it too wide. Back to Tierney. Tierney back to Trossard.
Oh, nice.
Oh, mate. Little skills.
Look at that.
Quality, mate.
This guy's class.
He's
man.
good, man. He's good.
Get the way we're just passing the ball.
I like watching players that can play football.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
Yeah,
so
lucky,
unlucky.
lucky.
Well worked. It was unfortunate that.
That was a pass Zinchenko would play, which I liked.
Yeah.
That was a pass, like round the corner, pop it off,
Weaker
and then make
foot
it.
as
Yeah,
well.
it was good. It was good. I like that. Well done. I mean, everyone knows. I would love nothing more for Tierney to be our captain. I love him, man.
I love KT.
I love Tierney.
Oh, listen.
What, you're not happy with Odegaard now?
Oh, come on. I mean, I love him, but prior,
KT represents something different.
Yeah,
that
prior.
grit, that for a long time when Arsenal were like softies,
Yes, soft on
Yeah.
he was the only one that you're thinking,
I agree,
okay.
bro.
Mate,
I
come
agree.
rain or shine, this guy's in a t-shirt, mate, and
In
shorts.
Arsenal?
Oh, excuse me.
T-shirt and
He's not
shorts.
winning a snood for nobody.
Rumours that Leicester have signed the midfielder Tete.
Tete
yeah.
and Leon.
Does that mean Tielemans is off?
I don't think so.
Well, not to Arsenal. It
I mean,
doesn't
he's
look
off
like.
in the summer, isn't he? But
Oh,
he's
yeah,
off in
yeah.
January.
Nah, I don't think so.
So I was having an argument with my mate, and I was saying that even if we didn't win league, I'm still saying Saka's world class.
100%.
I don't believe that you have to win, and I gave the example of Mahrez. I believe that regardless of them winning the league in 2015-16 season, he would have still been classed as world class, even if eventually obviously moved to.
When he was at Leicester?
Yeah,
totally.
Yeah, he was 100%. So
He was.
I'm
But
saying
then we had this debate, like what constitutes world class.
Saka.
There's a difference between someone
Fantastic
having
player,
world class
mate.
performances and being world class.
Yeah.
Party with an absolute.
But Saka's getting there, though.
Saka's on the ball now.
I think he's there already.
Right.
He's getting there.
Shout out to you know Dan Cooks, innit?
Yeah.
He's been saying it for a long time. He's like, I just think he's
Because he's like the complete player.
he is literally like everything you want in a right winger, everything. Well, in a winger, I should say.
I'll cause a debate now, but I'm going to say it anyway. Define world class. What's the definition of world class?
I think consistency
That
at
was-
the
that
top
was my
level
thing.
Yeah.
over a sustained period of time.
Yeah.
And if you actually look at it, Saka has been there for Arsenal.
Because when you think about these top players, these elite level players, you was going to compare Xavi to Iniesta or Lampard to Gerrard, people say, oh yeah, he's better here, but we're talking about minute things here. So when we talk about footballers, we all know that they're good because you see the quality and the skill they do. We can't do it as average people. Why we think about them being world class is that they consistently produce moments of quality. They consistently are game changers. This is what Saka's doing now. He's changing games by himself.
Yeah, no, I agree. This is a joke because
I don't know what's happening here, but Haaland's down on the floor.
He's done that on purpose because, like,
That is a foul. That is a foul.
Holding, fair play. I know it was a bit mean, but that was a little bit over the top.
Yeah, it was accidental, but it was a foul though.
Who thinks?
But what you were saying, I agree.
Oh, I thought you were subbing him
I
off.
thought he was coming on.
Saka is
I
like
thought you
that.
were subbing
And
him off.
Also, world class as well for me is like when you look at your position, and you can comfortably say this person's top 5.
Yeah. Well, that was the debate.
Because who in the world right now? Who's top 5 right wingers?
Well, I'd put Mahrez there. I think he's currently
Mahrez is class,
since the second half of the season. I think he's showing like game-changing moments. He's showing that he can drive and be very penetrative when he's with his runs and stuff like that. He's showing that he's a level above.
Saka better than an Ousmane Dembele.
That's the other one I would have shouted.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Salah, not at the moment. Salary in general would have been what straight away I would have gone to, but he has been off the boil.
He's been off the boil.
He's been bagging them in, but he's been off the boil.
His form's been shocking, but like he's up there, isn't he? Yeah, even like painful to say it, but someone like Son, like he's been shocking this season. But like, do you completely write him off as?
Well, I've never said he's world class, but
your brother said to me he'd sell him now. If the money come in, he'd sell Son.
Yeah, he doesn't look like he's up for it anymore. Yeah. Concussion, please.
Well, Haaland, now you could just. I'm lip reading. He's saying, "I'm alright. I'm alright."
Of course,
obviously
he's
they've got
alright.
to
He's
do
making
his
the most
checks.
out of it. It was hardly a shocker, was it? Let's be fair.
Holding is roughing up Haaland.
I just hope Haaland
would've known
don't do nothing. Please.
Holding roughing up Haaland. Listen, it's going to be tough. Yeah, I asked that question in terms of world class because a lot of people say they get into a world 11 or they get into the top 5 into a league. Everyone's different with it.
Yeah.
What is the actual definition of world class? Is it like Messi, Ronaldo level, or are they best in the world, or are they elite, or are they?
Them two are just
There's
completely different levels.
People have different opinions of what is what. So
yeah, obviously world class for me is you put that player in another team, and he does bits, or she, depending obviously female, male, whatever. You put that female in another team for whatever club she plays for. She does bits for that team.
Hey.
Comment coming in from Quirky Duncan. He says, world class means wins trophies, changes big games on a consistent basis, rarely or hardly neutralised. Listen, I think there's a difference of opinion of what world class means, which is why I brought it up. I never really understood what world class means, so... I think we throw it around a lot. Oh, he's world class. He's world class. He's world class. Well, you know, is Harry Kane world class? Is Lewandowski world class?
Harry Kane is.
Are they all getting into 11s?
so
No, they're not. So it can't be a world 11.
And
you see what I'm saying? So it's
and
very hard to understand.
You know what, Saka? There's there's a good case for him to be called world class now. To be honest.
Oh, yeah, I think
Saka.
Yeah.
There you go.
But by the super chat, I think his name was it Kwekwe Duncan.
Duncan, yeah.
He said about winning trophies. Harry Kane's not won trophies, so he can't be classed as world
Well,
class.
there you go.
In his opinion.
This is what I mean. It's all difference of perception of what world class is for me.
And that was my
this is
whole
why I
point.
can never sit there and say, yeah, he's definitely world class. What does that mean? No one can tell you.
My whole point was that was literally that. You don't have to win a trophy to be classed as world class.
Yeah, I don't think you have to.
I would have put Mahrez as being a world class winger at Leicester before, well, in that season of him winning the league.
Yeah, even Fabregas at Arsenal was world class.
Yeah. Oh,
That's a chance. Eddie, that's a chance.
Tell you what, Trossard is
It's a
looking
difficult
so
chance,
good.
though.
He's looking good.
He is looking like
amazing.
best player, isn't he? I mean, this is fantastic play. And to be fair to Eddie, that's unlucky.
That is very
Gets
unlucky.
in front of the defender there. Olivier Giroud-esque. Unlucky.
Oi, we're getting a goal before half time, mate.
Yeah.
So,
We've been
Trossard's
looking
turned into your
good.
favourite player, isn't he?
I know. Trossard, he's just levels, mate.
Yeah, he's looking good, isn't he? He is looking
Trossard's
good.
getting a goal today.
A lot of people in the chat agreeing, saying Trossard cooking, Trossard absolutely brilliant, Trossard's so good.
Everyone's loving
It's so,
Trossard.
it's so funny because obviously when the stuff with Mudryk happened and we got Trossard, I think almost not signing Mudryk made people start thinking, oh yeah, this Trossard signing is dead. I'm like, you are mad.
I agree with that.
Some breaking news
absolutely.
as well.
Go on.
Caicedo is speaking to Brighton and De Zerbi to leave the club from
Wow.
Fabio Romano.
Fabrizio Romano has said what? Say that again.
I'll take
Caicedo
him.
wants to leave.
Caicedo is speaking to Brighton and De Zerbi to leave the club on his YouTube.
Wow.
YouTube.
Wow.
Fabrizio.
Here we go.
Oh, okay.
Let's just hope Chelsea don't do what they did for Mudryk. That's all I'm saying. Because apparently they really want him. Speaking to Lewis yesterday, and he's like, it's a Potter guy. I think it's the sort of signing Potter will want. Oh, poor from Haaland. Haaland and De Bruyne there, not doing well. The old telepathy.
Over the
Throwing
last
for
couple of
Arsenal.
games as well, I've realised that I've seen a lot of annoyance in Haaland's game. He doesn't seem to be, that same first couple of games. He was smiling, doing his celebrations.
Yeah. He's
Bit of
more
frustration.
angry.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to be.
But the thing is, it's normal though because he's a player you legit build your team around. But Man City,
nice, Eddie.
Man
Go
City
on.
have traditionally been a team that isn't built around one specific player.
Referee.
Oh, he's giving it. Oh, it's saying it's a handball.
Handball by Nketiah. What?
That's what he's saying.
Really?
Eddie's strength is so good now,
so-
you know. I mean,
Have you seen the picture of him?
His transformation.
2018 to 2022, and he's absolutely ripped to shreds.
His hold up
That's a
play,
good pass.
the link up, he's oozing a bit of skill now. He's a bit in a.
Grealish with a great ball through. Well
Holding, well done.
Rob holding the wall is there.
Is someone keeping
Unbelievable.
scores here?
Unbelievable.
Where's our whiteboard
far,
markers
so good.
today?
Oh no, that's a Cecil thing.
Oh, is it?
No whiteboards allowed.
They're all up in Manchester.
What, the boards?
No, so everybody else puts Premier League.
People on my phone telling me
Dan
that.
is in Manchester as well.
Oh, is he gone?
Yeah, he's there.
My guy Premsy's there as well.
Yeah, friends.
Oh, nice skill.
That's lovely. Oh, no foul.
Well done.
What ref? Push it
That is,
over.
though. Well done.
That's interesting. I thought the Bruyne one looked like the foul.
Grealish going mad.
Grealish, he ain't been happy all game, mate.
You know, listen, it's a lot of my mates saying Arsenal fans are doing us proud.
Yeah,
Very
they
loud,
are.
very clear.
Expect anything less.
Superb. Home and away for the last 2 years, I can't lie. I've never been able to big up Arsenal fans at times over the years for our quietness at the Emirates at times. You have to hold your hands up and say it did happen. Nobody can say that in the last couple of years, man. And big up the manager and the regime because they've all been part of it, getting us close to
Connecting the fans.
exactly the connections back.
Did you see that picture? I think
Trossard, well played again, Trossard.
that picture I think was in like 2018 of the guy on his laptop at the Emirates doing work.
Yeah,
Watching
that was
again.
a joke.
There you go.
But I think because like the real Arsenal fans, more of them are actually going to
Coming
football
back,
matches
they're
now,
coming back now. Yeah. And the younger crowd as well. You've got Ashburn and Grove.
Yeah.
Get up there, Tierney. Well
on,
played. That's
Tierney.
superb. Ball's gone in.
Nice first bit of play though.
When you see it.
That nice first bit of play.
37.
Apparently there was a rumour about him possibly leaving in the summer for 40 million.
Who,
Tierney?
Tierney?
Yeah, Tierney.
I really hope that's fake. I really do, because
Can you guys see him leaving?
yeah,
I
I'm not
could.
going to sit there and lie to you. I can, and I'll tell you why. Because I believe he wants first team football, and he isn't guaranteed it anymore. And I believe that we did the right thing getting in a left back, because one reason he was always injured, and Zinchenko is definitely an absolute baller. But when you look at what Kieran Tierney's got for his future at 24, 25 years old, he needs to be playing every week.
And he deserves to play as well. Let's just add that in there as well.
Wouldn't surprise me if like Newcastle come in for him.
Yeah, yeah,
Tierney.
yeah.
I don't
Hope
think
not.
I don't
Hope
think
he stays,
I don't
but-
think Arsenal will let him go.
Yeah.
I hope not.
I wouldn't want him to go.
I mean, look at how tightly we're hanging on to Cedric, for goodness sake, because we want
Well-
cover. I highly doubt we're now just going to.
Well, do you know what? I didn't understand that one. I didn't understand all these play. Oh, shit.
Oh dear.
Deal with that.
Have
Deal
that,
with
Gabriel.
that.
Oh. Was he slow there? Or was that me?
No, I think he was trying. It was the bounce of the ball. I think he was trying to read the bounce of the ball.
And Haaland is very.
And he is
He's
rapid, yeah. Do you remember that
ridiculous.
first goal he scored against West Ham and he just paced out?
Yeah. Unbelievable.
But yeah, look, you can see that the bounce of the ball just did him a bit. You know what? That could have been a red card, you know.
Tierney is having a stinker.
Nah,
Someone's saying.
That's agendas, man.
Not good for Tierney. Absolutely shocking from Tierney.
Oh, come on.
What?
That's,
Because of the
Because of one cross, bro.
that's a little.
Not too sure. I've seen much wrong with his game, if I'm honest, but I haven't seen anything amazing from the lad. But,
Come
you
on,
know,
man, we got to
it's a bit
judge.
harsh. 38 minutes in, I'm all right with this so far.
I'm happy with this. I think the team's performing.
I think we need a goal, though.
Of
Yeah,
course,
we
to show-
deserve a
To show
goal.
for this.
of course we do.
And you know the good
Okay.
thing is, as we've got some great subs.
Innit?
Nice.
Innit,
Ooh.
Tosin?
We've got some
Close,
great
close.
subs.
Yeah, we for the first time in what feels like forever.
Get that, Eddie.
Go on.
Oh, snap.
Has he not fouled him there?
Nah, I think
Inside
they
the
both
box.
clattered to
They're
it.
coming together.
Nice.
Oh, that's nice though. Go on, Trossard.
Look.
Go into the box.
Ah,
Yeah,
you
a
know,
little
Fabio
bit of lack of
Vieira was
confidence there.
there.
He could have gone.
Unlucky.
Nice play. To
Don't
be
let him
fair,
get
from
out there.
City.
Don't let him get. Oh, Tommy has to commit there.
It's nice to
Oh,
see
that's
Thomas
nice,
Thomas
Grealish.
Partey's just.
Oh, that's nice by
Oh
Jack
my
Grealish.
God.
That was nice.
Here they come, Man City.
beat that
Haaland on the
press.
Thomas
break.
Partey, you need to get a leg in there, my guy.
Nice, he's put it out to De Bruyne. Make sure we're watching him.
Outside the box.
Rodri.
Oh, this is good by
Is that
City.
off?
Keep it
Is
out
that
there,
off?
keep it out there. Grealish just put it in. No one's there.
Good
And it's gone out for a goal kick.
That was well played by
Fantastic.
Man City, though.
That was good.
I love what Grealish did.
That's probably been their best part in the game, really.
Yeah, I love what Grealish
play.
did there to take it from their half to ours.
Into the 40th minute. Tosin, what's your thoughts on this first half, bro?
Arsenal been the better team. They need a goal to show for their efforts, though, because it's Man City at home. Just give them one proper chance, they'll take it.
Fair play, man. Lee.
Yeah, I think we've controlled good passages. Shown good passages of play, and I think overall, yeah, I think at least bare minimum we shouldn't be losing. I'll leave it there.
Fair play. Shah, did you expect a goal by now from either side?
I expected a goal for us, mate. I think we're so much better than City. We still got 5 minutes to go, and yeah, I feel like we will get a goal, which would be great to get a
wanted
goal
to-
before half time.
Ask that. What have you guys thought of Fabio Vieira? Because that was a hot topic before the game started.
He's looked all right when he's on
yeah.
the ball, but again, like I said, he really reminds me a lot of Odegaard when he first came, because it's like I know you're a good player, but I don't really feel your presence
agree
as
with
much
Yeah, he's not a high moments player.
as I should do
He's
in
not-
the match. Like get the ball, start.
He has to get on the ball
Yeah.
for you notice him.
Yeah.
He's not
Yeah.
one of these guys who's working tirelessly in terms of his work rate.
Yeah,
He's putting in
exactly.
tackles, etc.
That's what he needs-
part of his game that needs to improve.
Yeah, 100%.
Sorry, go on.
I think that once he starts getting more game time and his confidence grows,
That's
I
a
think we'll
foul,
start
man.
to see.
foul. That's a
Freaking
silly-
hell.
That's a stupid
It's
foul,
a silly yellow, though.
and he's got a yellow card for it.
Well,
It's
that
a
was-
silly
What did
yellow.
I say? I said Son. I literally spoke
It's,
about.
No,
it's a silly
no.
yellow, though. Like, you don't need to do this.
Sorry, Charlene, carry on.
Yeah, so one's it.
Ash with a super chat.
That is
Nothing to be
stupid.
scared about on February the
No, but
15th.
why?
We are better.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, we're playing.
Hold in.
I
Playing
think,
better.
I think our home crowd will absolutely carry us to a win.
Listen, we're playing a very strong Man City side
Yeah.
here with 7 players that aren't first teamers. So I'm not saying we're winning and we're the
Even
better team
bigger
here, but what I'm saying is, you know, this is looking good. Oh, well done, Vieira. Oh, he's offside. He's offside. He shouldn't be. Come on.
Oh,
Was that Saka or was it Eddie? It was Eddie, wasn't it?
Eddie.
let's get a goal.
Who's impressed you this half? Trossard?
Trossard, mate.
Yeah, it has to be, innit?
He's been amazing.
I think if it's someone different, I could say KT. I could definitely say Tomiyasu as well. I think he's been quite good. Partey's been good.
Oh, Saka.
I think Partey's been good.
But he didn't run for it though.
Yeah, but the ball was literally going to him, so I'm assuming
They didn't do
he's
that
gonna-
when Bruno scored. So
Yeah, true. So if it goes to half time 0-0, what time of the game would you probably make some subs?
And who's the first sub? I think we're probably all on the same page with that one.
Chilimba. Now he's got a yellow.
Yeah,
Be interesting to see
exactly.
because Ben White got a yellow against United and he came off. So
what's that?
My dad
interesting.
But
messaged
Ben
me
White
that,
didn't quite look himself last
No, he
week.
didn't.
Maybe
Fair
he was
point.
a bit unwell or
Fair
something
point. He
because he
didn't look- he
definitely
didn't look
weren't
himself,
his
you're right.
usual.
He's on the bench now, isn't he?
But
White?
at the same
he's on the
time, you're
bench.
playing against Marcus Rashford,
Excuse me.
who's probably
On fire.
Yeah.
I mean, Haaland's on fire as well. So.
He is. True. I've been muddied with Rashford. I really thought he was finished. I had 2 years of it
no
and I
chance.
thought, I think he's done, you know.
He's
He
such
just
a
don't
good
look
player.
Right. He don't look right mentality-wise. He don't look this season. Wow.
You know, I'm not lying. I don't think that's the worst take in the world. To be fair, I really don't.
It's harsh. Cause people gotta understand like the climate that you're
Nice.
playing in has also
Go
has a
on.
massive
Go on.
Go
on then,
on.
Eddie. Go on, Great turn.
Have a shot.
I was just thinking that.
See, lightweight. That's
Get
the
up,
sort of thing
Fabio.
you can't
That's
do.
like the
Vieira.
third time that he's been knocked
Come
over.
on, you've got to
in
be
this
stronger.
half.
This is the problem with
Don't
Fabio
let them.
Vieira.
No way. Oh my.
Oh, yes.
Eddie and
God, he's
Saka
gone
need
off.
to get him in the gym with them.
Yeah,
See,
he
look,
needs to get in the gym.
Eddie and Nketiah.
No, he needs to
could
go
have
in the gym
been
with you.
couple of seasons ago.
Yeah,
They're blaming
exactly,
him for
more
that. Saying,
important.
We've got to be stronger already. So we've got to be the same with Fabio Vieira there. He's got to be stronger there.
Yeah.
A great opportunity to win the ball back. He's lost
But
it
it's
again
not.
with the battle.
It's not always just about. I know he does look very slim, but it's not about that because you look at Odegaard. He's not got any like real muscular definition to him. He's,
Yeah, that's what-
his somatite
but-
isn't like a. I think it would be an ectom. Was it mesomorph or ectomorph? One of the two. I should know that. But yeah, his body type isn't of that muscular frame. He's
Yeah.
very, very slim as well. But he uses his body in the right way. He's
Yeah,
very,
but that's-
he's very tenacious as well.
That's the thing I'm saying though, because if you would not have said that about Odegaard, the first time he came on loan, and even like shades of last season. Sometimes it was close, but there were some games I'm like, Martin, I know you're a good player. Why are you not stamping your authority all over a game? But this season, I can see that. I think
Nice,
I think
nice.
Vieira's just
No,
Nice.
this guy.
Nice.
Trossard.
Oh, unlucky. But you can see, look, it's 2 man on him that they need to.
They're putting
But
2
he's
men on him.
handling him
The confidence
well.
of this guy is unbelievable. Trossard, I tell you.
I'll tell you what though,
What's happening here? He's
Saka's
down
been
again.
very quiet this game.
Who has?
Saka.
Very.
But that's because
Yeah.
we're getting more joy on the left
I
hand
think
side.
so, yeah.
Yeah, I think
that's-
so.
And that's the issue that
Look
always
at
been labelled.
Trossard. Hey.
It's always been labelled that at
What actually
Tomiyasu.
happened here?
Oh,
Was that
Hammy.
his hamstring?
Hammy?
Not much happened there
With
from
the
what
way he
I'm
stretched
seeing in
his
terms of a
leg.
foul.
Hammy?
It doesn't like it's a
He's
hamstring.
done his hamstring, has to come off, but I think he's just got a knock in it.
Oh, that doesn't look great though.
No, the way, he put his leg out and then sort of stopped.
And especially on cold nights like that, this is when injuries happen. Can't get your muscles warm.
Into injury time of the first half, John Stones is down. Not looking too comfortable.
I'll be surprised if their fans
He
don't
literally-
boo them.
Yeah, look, yeah,
Yeah.
told you.
Here we go, Ruben Diaz.
They're bringing on a better
Warming
defender.
up, yeah. It's all right to have a bench like that, innit? I would just bring Diaz on.
Good player.
Great.
But look,
Great
we're
player.
building the same thing. Like we said, look, we've got
we
Trossard
are.
on the pitch, but if we make a substitution, it's going to be Martinelli.
Laporte.
Do you know what I mean?
Who
So,
can stretch the game?
Laporte.
Wow.
doesn't look good for Stones.
And he just came back. He missed the Manchester derby, didn't he?
Why, was he injured?
Yeah, he was injured.
What injury was it?
I'm not too sure actually, no.
He's impressed me this year, John Stones. He's been
Very,
very,
very
good.
good.
Yeah, but did you hear what he said after they were giving him praise after the Chelsea match? He's like, I've been playing like this for like 2 years.
He's touching his hamstring.
Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah, it's his hamstring.
Yeah, he's gone. Good player.
Kaz, I don't know if this battery thing's working, bro. It's like
Oh
4%.
yeah, remember? No, try and take it out and turn it around.
Is it?
Remember, I did it last time with Turkish, and sometimes you've got to just fiddle with the.
Turkish at the match.
No, it was not.
Is it charging?
Yeah, it's
now?
working.
It's charging, yeah, but it has been like that. But it's been like
Oh.
down. It was 8 a minute ago, now it's 4, and that's been in the whole time.
Oh.
I don't know what's happening with it. But
Yeah, don't seem to be. Not too sure.
it's like slowly charging, like it's keeping it a bit alive before it will go. But
Well, Laporte's coming
see how we
on.
go on. Laporte, is he coming off? I thought Diaz was warming up. This is strange.
To be fair, out of the two, I'd definitely rather Diaz stay on the bench.
Yeah, Diaz is quality.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Diaz
Laporte's
is class.
decent as well, but Diaz is unreal, man.
Yeah,
Absolutely unreal.
it's the lesser of two evils playing Laporte, isn't it?
Go on, can I get a goal?
It's great as well. Gabriel, I think apparently he's played 54 games in a row in the Premier League.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's mad.
I see why we bought Kiwior.
Yeah,
Kivio, yeah.
Kivio. 22-year-old, looks very good. Looks very good. And we get 5 subs in
Sub
it.
coming on,
Yeah.
Laporte coming
In the-
on
yeah.
now for John Stones. Man City
Same
been
for the
forced to
Premier
make
League.
a change before half time. That could make a difference, you know. I like Laporte, don't get me wrong. But
Yeah.
John Stones has been absolutely superb this
Yeah.
season. So. That was, wasn't it? I thought it was as well. Another Arsenal throw. We're going to get time to take this before half time.
Blow
Or
it,
is that
blow
going
it
to
up,
be it?
mate. Blow it up.
Good half.
Yeah. I'd give that a 7, you know?
Yeah.
I'd give it a 7 out of
I
10.
think that's about right, yeah.
I said a draw before the
Top it
game.
off.
I could see this going to a draw.
I could see a win. Someone
Corner?
on?
No, that was a.
Oh, yeah.
Looking for it. I think that will
Probably
be
gonna
it.
blow
Goal
now.
kick will probably allow the ref to blow for half time into the 49th minute now, 45, due to the John Stones injury. It's been a positive half for Arsenal, I can't
Yeah, it
lie.
has.
Yeah, obviously the only problem is, you know, Man City normally second half they come out with a real impetus. So let's hope that we can stick to it and then make our subs and maybe have a game plan like that.
Need to get a goal. Make the
There it is, half time.
Well
Manchester
done,
City
Vic.
0, Arsenal 0. Well done,
done,
Arsenal.
so proud.
Fantastic start. Do we think
Well
there'll be
played.
any changes?
Nah, I don't think he's dead. What, on Arsenal's side?
Yeah, on Arsenal's side.
Don't change anything.
What's Haaland moaning about?
Holding's moaning because he got his yellow card. I can't think he complained too hard. That was a
Nah,
stupid
you can't
decision
complain.
and stupid.
Exactly.
It's stupid to be honest, but there
Not
we
at
go.
all.
And he was doing, a few things before that as well.
Not
so.
at all can you complain about that. But listen, it's been a good half. I think we've held our own, more than held our own actually, especially throughout the duration of that first half. I think it's been a good chance for us to see some players. I think it's been a good chance to us to judge our players against the first team of Man City. Fabio Vieira maybe has flattered to deceive a bit, but listen, man, it's going to take him time to get a bit of rhythm. It's not going to be the end of the world. And yeah, look, we keep moving, man. We keep moving.
Let's see what happens. This is a funny super chat, Charlene. I heard they're going to make a song for you in the Emirates. So come on, Charlene. Oh, come on, Charlene. I like that. That's a
I
good
like
one.
it too.
You'll be singing that one at the Emirates.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear it.
Sing away, man. Sing away.
No changes for you, Tosin, in the half time. None of the big boys coming on yet, no?
Nah. Keep it the way it's going. It's looking good.
And
Yeah.
I'll tell you, wouldn't really make substitutions at half time unless 100% necessary.
Isn't it good though to have some players on the bench that you look at and go, wow, they can change it?
Yeah,
Martinelli
for sure.
coming
I
on,
know.
Ødegaard coming on.
Exactly.
Yeah, man, this is a
Saliba.
nice place to be in, isn't it?
Oh, it's a beautiful place.
Yeah, it really is.
But we've done really well this first half, I think we've really gone out and, proved our worth and everything. And I say we were definitely the better side in that half. So.
Possibly Caicedo. Hopefully.
Wow. Well, let's talk a bit about that. I mean, it's breaking news this morning that we put in a bid. It's been rejected. It looks as if his agent and him are twerking for a move now, according to Fabrizio Romano. Lee, you confident about this one, or what's going on?
Look, I think
agree with that.
with 4 days left, the panic sets in, and I think the manager's showing that he's firstly being backed. Firstly, he's got real control over the club, and there's a real project here. A couple of seasons ago, when Nketiah came in, I remember him mentioning the word project, and it going bang. Right now, it looks like it's about to explode, and it looks like we're at the front of a real good moment in the team. So, yeah, for me, look, I really do think that it could happen. I do think that there's a possibility he moves, whether to us or to possibly Chelsea, who have been rumoured to be in for him. It's just about us putting in the right bid now. I mean, we spoke about it before, obviously Tosin got here. Was £60 million the right fee, knowing that Chelsea had a bid rejected of £55 million? Probably not the smartest thing to do. I would have gone in with at least another 10 million, 12 million more. So yeah, like probably that's why I would have left it. But look, for me, I think he's a quality player. If we get him, I think the league is there for us to take, and I think we will win it, because I think he's that much of a game changer, and we're struggling for midfielders. So yeah, look, overall, I think it can happen. I really do think it can happen, and I'm really hoping it can happen, because we spoke when we first got here. 21 years old, looks like he's just got everything, an engine, great tackling stats, you know, everything you want from a DM, he's got it and more. And yeah, man, that tenacity, it's just looking good. So, I mean, yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Shah, like the player?
Yeah, I do. And obviously, El Neni's out now with a potential long-term injury. So, yeah, I think, you know, we're definitely going to have to strengthen and get more players in. So I think we will really fight to get him in. So I'm happy. Whatever decisions we make, whatever players we bring in, I trust this process.
Oh, I love that, love that. Tosin, you're excited about this one, bro, aren't you?
I want him. I badly want him, because you see how important Thomas Partey is for us. I 1000% believe Caicedo will come in. Not saying that he's as good as Partey, but he will have a similar impact. The guy, I love what Lee was saying. He's like, he's got everything. But for me, what I like about him is that if you actually watch him, he likes to play the ball forward as well. More time. He's always, especially the games when Brighton have battered some of the bigger teams, you always find him playing the passes to the fullback or the winger running in behind. And that's exactly, like, it's honestly, that's something Thomas Partey does. Once he gets the ball, he's always looking to pass it forward. So please, Arsenal, please get this guy.
He put in a monstrous performance against Man City away. I think that they lost 2-0, I believe, Brighton, but they had more possession, and his compilation I saw was just absolutely out of this world. He also put a masterclass in. Okay, fine, Liverpool missing quite a few players, but at home against them, he played an absolutely decisive cutting ball through to Matoma, who just ran in and ran through and obviously missed a chance. So I think you're right. Not only does he do the passing forward, but he can also kind of do some of the other things which we kind of want from a destructive player. Yeah. You know, that we've not had. Everyone used to talk about El Nene sideways. We're not going to get that from the likes of Caicedo. So yeah, look, I think Charlene, as she said it earlier on as well, like it just seems to be like a game changer if he comes. So
he's only, what is he, 21?
21 years old. That's 10
years.
years.
This guy's going to be insane, man.
That would be Saliba.
He could be like Kante levels.
Literally. That would be Saliba, 21, Martinelli, 21, Saka, 21, and Caicedo, 21.
Mate, it's mad, isn't it, to think that we've got this option of him coming in now and being a part of what could be an unbelievable squad. And it's interesting to me to see that, you know, it's been made quite clear that we want to freshen up our centre midfield with Partey and Xhaka and El Neni, to be fair. Lokonga's doubtful in terms of a long-term future at Arsenal. Caicedo, and apparently it will not affect the Declan Rice deal in the summer. Imagine having Xhaka and Partey and then Caicedo and Rice coming through. That's a proper midfield if you're going for a title.
That's a beastly midfield. Wow.
Yeah, that is nice. And you think, look how good Jack has been this season for us. We can't discredit him. People might have had their feeling towards him for the last couple of seasons. This season, he was actually been on fire. The game against Man United, okay, he didn't score, but for me, he was excellent. Picking up great positions. I mean, he got an
all
assist
the time.
As well.
He was in great positions
really good.
All
So
the time.
For me, it's not just about the goals and assists that he got an assist in the last game as well, but he's been really good. And I think for me, I look at someone like Xhaka. Yes, the position could be upgraded, but I'm not going to discredit him in any way, shape or form. But it would be great to have another option in that position. You know, give him some rest. He's getting to the 31s now or whatever it is, 32 years old. you know, you don't have to do the Henderson thing and run them into the ground.
Yeah.
You don't have to do that. You know, that's why Liverpool are crying right now, bloody mercy, because their players have been Gini, Thiago, all these players have literally been run into the ground so much that they're now like having to rely on Harvey Elliott and stuff like that. So if we don't do that, that's smart business from the club, and it's obviously taking care of your team, you know, the welfare of your players. So it looks good.
Fair play, man. Jason Monsur is saying in this chat, super chat, saying looking solid even with the rotation. A few people commenting on Fabio Vieira in terms of him going down the gym. D-Mac has said Vieira needs to start going to Eddie's gym.
It's true.
Fair play. Keep an eye on the super chats. Transfer Daily, who's that? Jared has said as well. Big up yourself, people. Listen, they said there that he's won 5 out of 7 duels, Haaland, this half, or that first half. But no goals yet. Is there anything that you'd like to see differently in terms of how we're dealing with him, or do you think we're doing okay with the Haaland battle at the moment, Lee?
I think we're doing okay.
Yeah, sorry, go on, Tosin, go on.
Cool, man.
Go on, Tosin, go on.
Yeah, no, I think we're doing okay against Haaland. I think just Holden just needs to keep his head. Just don't do anything rash. Don't do anything stupid.
Yellow card as well, Tosin.
Yeah, but don't do anything dumb. Just keep doing what you've done. Just don't be rash or impulsive. Stop this whole shirt dragging. Trust your teammates.
Yeah.
Oh, what I was going to say is don't keep doing what you do, otherwise you'll get sent off. But yeah, I get you.
Keep doing what you're doing, but don't.
Yes, I mean, don't do all what you're doing.
Don't do all you're doing. Do some of the stuff you're doing.
Do some of the stuff.
Don't do everything.
Because if you do, then you obviously will.
Defend properly.
I mean, I spoke about it before the game. I spoke about the fear I had was the Son moment. And what happened? The Son moment,
Similar.
well, the first part of it anyway, has come up. So, you know, I think
It's true.
Oh, wait. In that game, what minute did he get sent off? Was it in the first or the second half?
first half.
I was in the first.
Yeah.
Because they scored in the last couple of minutes. It was the penalty, wasn't it? And then they scored the next 2 in the second half. I think.
I'm going to say this. I would take him off.
I would take him off as well. That I was just about. You literally took the words out of my mouth.
If it wasn't Rob Holding and we've been here before, I'd say cool.
Yeah.
But I've seen this too many times. I've seen this story. I've seen this movie before. I would go in with a Saliba now and go, do you know what, Saliba? Rob's done a good job, but he got a yellow. Go and prove that you're the number 1 defender. That's what I would do. Might be harsh. Some people might think that's harsh on Rob Holding. Don't think he was shambolic. But on a yellow, I don't trust him now that we've got Haaland against him.
Exactly.
Well, I mean,
Let's see.
I'm just going to ask you
see
straight back because you said, is it harsh? Ben White got subbed on Sunday.
Yeah.
That's not harsh.
Yeah, using your squad, isn't it?
A half-time sub is not harsh. Especially
Even,
you got an error and we've got an erratic defender that's on the pitch. I just don't see Arteta doing it.
What minute would you change anything up? Would you? I mean, obviously we'll make changes. Would you see how it goes, or are you kind of this?
Yeah,
let's
see
give
it.
it 10 minutes or so.
I'll see how it goes. Give these guys some time. Even with Fabio Vieira, yes, needs to get his weight in, but it was a similar performance against. I know it's different opposition, but Oxford is relatively anonymous. First half, second half, got into the game, got 2 assists. So,
Fair play to you. Shah, against Oxford, we had to bring, I think it was Xhaka and Zinchenko on to win the game. So do you think we might be seeing similar substitutions in the second half?
in terms of substitutions, I think my first preference would be Rob Holding to be substituted off, just because obviously Saliba's a stronger defender and obviously Holding being on the yellow. So that would be my first preference. In terms of all the other positions, I wouldn't make any subs just yet, and I ain't sort of thinking about any as of yet. But yeah, Holding would definitely be the first one.
Lee?
Yeah, I mean, the obvious would be Holding. Probably my second choice, I would actually keep Fabio Vieira on, and I'd probably give him the whole 90 minutes.
Yeah, definitely.
You're going to think I'm mad, but I would probably take Saka off, if anything, and then maybe put Martinelli on, maybe move Trossard to the right. Not to say discredit anything from Saka, he's absolutely amazing, but you know, I don't want the heavy legs, I don't want the minutes just to be rising for certain players too much. I remember obviously Arteta mentioned that top players need to play 60, 70 games, but the minutes don't need to be, you know, extrapolated to the point of like, you know, red zone exhaustion all the time. So that's just my opinion.
Listen, it's going to be interesting. Ian with a super chat says, get Holding off now. I think a lot of people are believing there's going to be a sending off if he stays on. It's going to be interesting to see what he does. One player I love is Kieran Tierney, but it would not surprise me if a little bit later Zinchenko does come on, because Mikel Arteta believes it's so important. And of course we play in Manchester City, so it wouldn't surprise me if we did see Zinchenko. And with Shah, I think Saliba needs to come on now. But I hope I'm wrong if it doesn't happen. And I actually disagree with Lee. I would probably bring on Ødegaard. Maybe not for Vieira, maybe you might do something else, but I think Martin Ødegaard would be a good impact sub in this game. I really do. I think he's that. At the moment, he's on absolute fire, and I want to see him playing against the best. So that's what I'd probably look to do. It's going to be interesting. Not long now until they come out again for the second half. Listen, I'm going to be real. I did not expect that first half performance. And I'm really, really happy with it. Because I looked at the team and everyone was like, oh, what, Holding, really?
Pleasant surprise.
And, you know, Laurie sat there and he's like, I just don't understand Holding, what's going on? But fair play. It's been a good half for Arsenal, man.
I do think now, obviously, now I'm in this position sitting here. I would really, really not like to have 4 games against Man City. I would prefer not. One way or another, I would love for it to be decided today. Obviously, if we go out, annoying, disappointing, but I wouldn't want to have another game to fit in and play them again, have to think about the tactical stuff again, because you just put more things on tape. I watch a lot of NFL, and the more times you play that team, the worse it is, because they pick up more things. And I just don't want to have to, not right now. Like, I know the Liverpool, Man City, they hated playing each other so many times in the season, Champions League and then like twice in the league, because there's just that tension and there's just so many things. It's exhausting. Yeah, it is. Right now, I would prefer...
Takes its toll.
It takes its toll. So, you know, I would like to have the position where we are now, where we can just hopefully have a result today and we keep it moving like that. It would be... I just wouldn't want to play them again.
Mixed opinions in the chat about Holding. Saying his marking's been good, his passing and starting play from the back has been bad. Please, what are we seeing here?
What's going on here?
Oh dear. Saliba is coming on, but Sambi is also coming on.
You're right.
I don't know.
He's not taking it serious. That's why he's not taking it.
I don't know what we're seeing with Sambi Lokonga coming on. Thomas Partey is coming off. Granit Xhaka is there.
Wait.
Which means Partey is off. Oh
is
my God.
Why is he coming off?
Please don't say he's injured. I can only think that he would be. Why would he change that? Why would he make that change? And let me know, people in the chat, if you hear of anything. Is Thomas Partey injured? Sambi Lokonga is looking to be replacing him, and Saliba looks to be replacing Rob Holding, as me and Shah questioned perhaps would happen.
In the
but my God, I am shocked to see Sambi Lokonga. Why? Absolutely shocked.
Laurie,
have we seen
who did you pay?
Partey?
Who did you pay to get him on?
Laurie's absolutely buzzing up
there. Laurie is absolutely having the time of his life over there.
His boy Lokonga has got given a chance. He's going to get the winner, he says.
Why is he coming on?
It looks like Partey must have a knock. I cannot think of any other reason why he would do that. There's no other
I'm just checking
defensive midfielder in place on the bench, so it must be the reason that he's come off. Sambi Lokonga and Saliba, both replacing Holding.
This accelerates
Partey.
The need for Caicedo.
What are you thinking, Tosin? What are you thinking?
I'm researching. I'm googling Caicedo right now.
There's nothing coming up right now. It's just the subs.
Come on, Saliba.
Let's know in the chat if there's anything being said. Lokonga ain't it, but he has to have a chance again. Sambi is better than useless Vieira. That's a bit harsh.
Laurie, what have you got on Arteta?
That's very harsh.
I want to know.
He's got his number.
Let me not repeat what he said.
He's rung him up.
Let's not repeat that.
But yeah, he's not got anything good on him. Let's just say that. Well, you got him about his hair.
Wow,
it's mad.
Okay, cool. You know what?
Got to big him up, haven't we? Got to get behind him and see what Sambi Lokonga can do. Come on, we did the same with Holding.
Yeah, let's back
It's a kickoff. Manchester City on the ball. Second half is underway.
Saliba!
Well, Saliba, I'm more confident about on Haaland. But having said that, Sambi Lokonga now in front. Maybe we could get caught on the break.
Yeah.
Grealish tracking it down. Well played, Tommy Yasu.
Well done, Tommy. Pace.
Goal kick. Turner to take.
Great pace. Grealish is quite rapid there, isn't it?
We're going to see now that if there is a drop-off with Thomas Partey in midfield. We know there's going to be one, but how big of a drop-off is this going to be?
I'm just checking to see if there's any...
Yeah, let's know in the chat if there's any Partey...
Right, so 36 minutes ago, Simon Collins said, breaking play as Haaland got a bang to the head. Arteta calls a team huddle and Partey uses time to get some medical treatment. Tucker's knocked to the ribs a few minutes ago. Physio Simon Murphy and Dr. Gary O'Driscoll assessing him okay for now.
Referee, that was a foul.
And then obviously he's...
They've obviously taken him off for precautionary reasons then, do we believe?
Yeah, maybe I think
So knocks to the ribs.
that was what he obviously reported. I don't know if you know who Simon Collins is, but he's an Arsenal journalist. He works for...
Quite highly reliable.
Yeah,
isn't
he works for The Standard.
Oh, okay.
That's our ball.
That's our ball.
That's our ball. It came off you, bro. What are you complaining about?
He's such a whiner, isn't he, Grealish?
He's been miserable all
Oh,
game.
God.
I mean, nobody beats Bruno, but yeah.
Oops.
Oh, he
I'll put that
complained
in
a
the bin
lot.
Just checking to see if any more info, but yeah, that was the only thing that I saw. If you wanted to see it, guys, as well, it's on Simon Collins' actual Twitter feed, so you can see it there.
It's a precautionary measure, yeah?
Well, probably, I would assume so. I mean, if he is out, Arsenal better put £100 million on Caicedo.
Go get Caicedo tomorrow, haven't
That's
we?
the blessing in disguise, though. That he gets
That's a great bit of play.
Very lovely.
And Trossard.
The good thing as well, obviously, it's 8 days, so
Yeah, keep pressure them,
it will
Fabio.
be before the season, the top transfer season finishes.
That's our ball.
Wait, no, how many days left?
4 more days
Yeah.
until this transfer window closes, and we have a game in 8 days,
Yeah.
so we would have enough time.
Yeah.
Yeah, great point. Got to get him in, haven't we? Caicedo. Got to try and get him in.
This is good.
If Romano's right and he's saying that his agent and him are thinking of a move away,
It forces
and
Arsenal's
they're
hands for
tempted by
sure.
it.
Well,
Offside.
that's the reason why Chelsea did what they did with Mudryk and all these other players, because they lost Sterling, they lost Boja,
Bro, yeah.
they lost
And
Pulisic,
Pulisic,
they obviously lost Felix for 3 games, so they had to go and replace these
Yeah,
players.
great point.
So if that's the case for them, we need to do the same thing, step up. We had the money for Mudryk, we had, 95 million, 90 million? Pay the money.
Million euros, yeah.
Well, the money's clearly there, and if we're going to be looking towards, I don't know, 65 to 80 million pounds, it's probably going to take, isn't it, to get Caicedo? Let's go get him. I think it'll be an unbelievable window and one of the best we've seen in a long time. If we was to get, I mean, listen, Tosin, let's be real. Brighton are getting absolutely screwed over by Arsenal. Ben White, Trossard, and now potentially
They're
getting
getting pillaged. I don't really think they're getting screwed over. Probably the only one is Caicedo, but
Yeah.
Ben White, I don't think that's them.
No, I don't think
They got a fantastic price for him.
Yeah, and they replaced him as well.
Yeah, they got a fantastic price for him. It's not like we bought him late into the summer. We bought him quite
fair.
early.
And they go get someone else.
Trossard.
Their scouting so good.
Yeah, Trossard already wanted to leave anyway.
Yeah. He's not been
fell out
playing
with
as well.
De Zerbi, so, and he's not been playing, and they've been playing well without him. So
Are Brighton to Arsenal what Southampton were to Liverpool a few seasons ago?
Well, we just
Remember
got
that
to win it
when they
now.
just got everything?
Lallana, Lovren.
Unbelievable, wasn't it?
I was going to say Mignolet, but that was Sunderland,
They
wasn't
bought
it?
loads. They obviously Mane. Van
Yeah,
Dijk.
sorry, Mane, yeah. Oh, yeah, Van Dijk. Yo.
There's so many, isn't there?
Bloody
Ricky
hell.
Lambert. Do you remember they bought Ricky
yeah,
Lambert?
I was just about to Google. I'm pretty sure they bought Ricky Lambert as well.
Yeah,
Wow, I totally forgot about
that's a good bit of play. Come on, Vieira. Nice.
Because I legit just
Wow,
Googled Lambert.
that was unbelievable pass. He smashed it out.
Ref,
That's a foul.
I mean, if we're gonna get some
Hey.
more players, I wouldn't mind taking Matoma
Oh,
Is
what
that
a
a-
player! What a player!
and
he is.
Tarek Lamptey as well.
Oh yeah, I've always liked
Yeah.
that.
I would
love to take those.
This Matoma kid was playing university football a couple of years
2 years ago, man. 2
Unbelievable.
years ago.
I'm a bit worried with how Vieira's just getting knocked about. Are you
Yeah,
guys?
I like the player. Can't
Yeah,
lie. I like
likewise.
him on the ball, but he needs to bulk up.
It's to be expected, though. I mean, he'll adapt to it.
Yeah,
Players need time.
yeah, fair.
Again,
go.
Kaya
On that, well played. Come on, Trossard.
Kayanak,
Okay.
yeah, journalist. This was 2 minutes ago. Partey just come out of the tunnel and sat
What
down.
is he doing? Sorry, Lee. That is shocking from Lokonga straight away. That's so poor.
Good defending.
That's-
Oh,
hey.
lovely. Ref,
That's a foul.
ref.
Good pass.
I don't know what Lokonga was doing
sent
there.
off.
Sorry, Lee, to interrupt you. But that was absolutely horrendous.
A few moments later.
Yeah. Laurie don't rate him anymore. He's decided.
He said that he didn't look obviously injured.
Well, he had the
we'll
ball and he had time.
So what-
and he just miscontrolled it.
What were you saying about Partey, sorry?
He said, well, Connor Hume said Partey got a whack in the ribs in the first half. I assume that sub is precautionary. And then Kaya said Partey just come out of the tunnel and sat down with the subs. Didn't look obviously injured, but we'll see.
Cool.
I mean, we're not going to know anything of
On
this
him.
as of now.
Smart space, man. Don't let De Bruyne have time. Have that. Well
done,
played.
Turner.
Well done.
Now on Mahrez, on him.
Right.
That's it.
I need to put my phone down and I just need to concentrate. The Man United fans were screaming the drop off between Casemiro and McTominay's the disaster class, but I think ours is fatality with Lokonga and Partey.
Oh, facts.
I mean, I think today wasn't there rumours of a 7 million.
Through to Rico Lewis.
That's poor.
Luckily.
That's poor.
doesn't
We
get across it.
rejected a £7 million bid from Monaco.
Yeah.
Did we?
But Monaco,
Apparently.
yeah, Monaco won him.
Yeah,
They
I
want
would.
Sambi. But we'll only let him go if we get someone in.
I think I would
I'd
probably
just
do a
let
lot
him go.
less. Yeah,
I would let him go.
Although I want to be honest, I probably
for me.
said I said the same thing about Xhaka a few seasons ago. I do.
Yeah, but with Xhaka, it was more about his mentality
Yeah.
and it wasn't about ability. I think for me, he was playing in the defensive midfield role.
And he was played
I
out of
didn't rate
position.
him
He was
in
played
that.
out of position.
Yeah.
I think
For
there was
a long
always a
time.
footballer there. It was just about other stuff
Yeah,
with Xhaka. off the field
Xhaka's
stuff.
never been a bad player.
No,
I
agreed.
think,
It's just
I think
about-
he's been massively misused.
Yeah.
And of course, he had to work on a few things himself in his mentality, like you said.
But in fairness, I didn't see him being misused until I've seen Arteta put him in a new position.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't rating him in the team. I never wanted him to be
See,
in the
look
team.
at him. Him for Switzerland and for Arsenal are two different Xhakas. Like,
Yeah, but do you get what I mean in terms of... So Wenger's been playing him and rightly so out of position, but I never sat there and went, like, you know, I just want him out of the team. I didn't say keep him in, but push him forward a bit. I don't know any Arsenal player fan that said that.
I did. Xhaka's a good player. Like, he's never been a bad
Did
player.
you want him in the first 11?
Yeah.
Really?
Because he's actually a good football player.
I'm so. I think
Like 3 years
his
ago,
arm-
you wanted
Yeah,
Really?
He looks
yeah,
like
because
he's
his
injured
passing's
there.
nuts.
He looks injured. He looks
Xhaka's
in pain.
passing from deep is nuts. People don't give enough credit for that.
He actually looks
Well,
in pain.
listen, you've been proven right, bro. But I never knew any Arsenal fan.
I
Everyone
totally agree with
wanted
that.
him out.
I never ever saw Xhaka and looked at him. Do you know what? You
Absolute
look like a
baller,
number
like,
8.
nah,
yeah, you
same,
don't.
same.
Is
I
it the
never
way he
saw that.
landed?
It looks like his arm. It looked like
Yeah, it might be the way he landed.
his shoulder.
Yeah, he doesn't look too
He
good there,
punched
does he?
it, and did he land on it?
Lakonga's getting it in the
warming
chat.
up.
I'll tell you this. Lakonga is getting it in the chat.
Really?
Yeah.
Big game for him.
He's clueless, not good enough, etc.
Oh, come on, guys! He's just got on the pitch. Give him some time.
Bambi, not Sambi.
Yeah, Bambi, you're nice. That's what they call him, isn't it?
Come on. Okay, Sambi.
This would have been. Do you know what? This would have been a great game for ESR. You know.
Yeah, it's a
I think he
shame.
would have
I
been.
can't believe he's injured
Precautionary, did they say?
Yeah, I think precaution.
again. Is it
Yeah.
just a precaution?
100%.
Shame if it's long term again,
And
man.
the reason why I think, remember when Tommy Ashley was coming back from injury, he was fit in all the
Yeah.
training videos and stuff, but he wasn't playing. He was missing games because he was out for so long. I think they're doing the same thing with ESR. He's been out for a long time.
Yeah, really long.
Been out for a long time. You know, with the groin injury as well, you can't kind of play with that one at all. So
So he's not actually injured.
oh, that was a great touch.
Oh, it's a
Who was
great
that?
pass. Mahrez is in. Up against Gabriel. You know where he's going. He's going to, tell you what, he's not going to cut
Well
inside.
done,
And fair
Turner.
play to Turner. That's fantastic
That was a
goalkeeping.
good save.
Well played.
That is absolutely great.
That
keeping,
was
you know.
superb,
Bloody
wasn't
hell. The Man City turn it up though. You can see look there.
Yeah.
They have.
I think Rico Lewis looks to be. He's going to be summoned to the bench in a minute with Kyle Walker coming on.
Yeah.
Look at that. They bring on Kyle Walker. We bring on Sambi.
Yeah. Yeah, we've got some good subs on the bench to use, though, if we want to. It's just a shame that Partey's got a knock because he has to come on then. He's the only guy we've got, which, like Tosin said, that's why we need someone in midfield, big time.
So it's Martinelli and who's the other attacking subs?
Odegaard.
Oh yeah, no. Referee.
Hey,
Nah. Nice. I thought they were going to square up and then they just hugged.
Nah, you only hugged him because you didn't want the yellow card. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Smart.
exactly.
Gamesmanship.
Probably whispered something in his ear. I will score against you.
Well, let's hope that Partey's in working condition because we need him for Everton.
Hopefully it's just a knock.
Alvarez
Hasn't
is
been the
not-
end-to-end stuff that I think everybody was hoping in terms of a neutral, but it's been a controlled performance so far in parts of the game, it has to be said.
Arsenal had the first half. It looks like City.
So far, last
having
first
the
10
better
minutes.
the second.
Now they're bringing on Alvarez and Kyle Walker. I mean,
Those are
this
good
is going to
subs.
change it up for them. And
Those are good subs.
Alvarez is a good player, you know.
Yeah, you know. I tell you what, though, the drop-off in class, like we just lose control. We have to hoof the ball forward because we can't trust that pivot.
Has changed, hasn't
We
it?
can't trust that anchor to
This
get.
You can't
is-
trust the ball to. We can't play it out the back the way we were when Partey's there.
Do you know what? As much as I think Caicedo is going
That's
to be
it.
quality, well done, Eddie. There's still going to be a drop-off. For
But it won't be like that.
It won't be like this, of course.
Yeah, there will be.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Arvo.
For me, he's the best
What?
DM in the league.
Yeah, 100.
I know Casemiro's class, world class. Not saying he's not, but Partey's just been wow.
Yeah, scary.
He's so
level.
good.
But I think the drop-off will be so not minuscule, but it won't be as alarming.
Won't be as noticeable as
Won't be
this.
as alarming,
Yeah,
no.
yeah, I'm with you. 100.
I won't be surprised if we just get a 1-0 win in this game.
Do you know what? I felt that, you know. I
Yeah,
did feel-
that's the kind of game
I
you're
actually
feeling
did
like,
feel that
innit?
earlier on. And whatever Charlene says, you've got to go with, man.
Just
You have
take
to.
it. Old Mystic Meg over here, do you know what I'm saying?
Oh, septic
Septic
peg.
peg.
What does that even mean?
What does that mean?
It doesn't even
I
sound
don't
nice.
even know. I just come up with it and I thought, well, I'm not calling her Mystic Meg. What can I call her today?
Not even chatty Shah.
Septic peg. It sounds horrible as well.
It sounds
doesn't
awful.
Sorry, Shah. I love you really.
You could
though.
have said like champagne Shah or
Yeah, no, we'll go with that. We'll go with that then.
because I'm bubbly, you know.
Champagne Shah. Oh, bubbly.
Listen, what is going on here?
Bubbly even now. What's going to happen when we win?
Nah, nothing will beat those celebrations on Sunday, man. That was fun.
Come on,
Oh,
Makonga.
mate, that was a game and a half.
That was mad. But again, is it fair to judge Lukonga? He's not a 6. He's an 8.
Yeah, that's
So,
also true.
Again,
Is
that's
it fair?
true.
Is it fair to give him the slander?
That's a good
I know
point.
everyone in the chat's going to obviously say he's
never-
this and that. But is he getting opportunity? I spoke about Nketiah early on, saying that he's always coming in the garbage time minutes and
I'll tell you what.
You had more time. You had more time than
I
that,
had
bro.
more time. Vieira on
Don't
the
worry,
on the
Vieira.
volley.
You had more time.
Good attempt.
Could have taken that down, you know.
But you know what? To someone like Vieira,
Yeah,
that's
he's
actually a good
put
it
chance.
down,
Yeah.
it's
He's got
He's got a good left
He's
foot.
got the technical quality to do that.
Yeah.
Man, we've had some good opportunities.
Xhaka unlucky there.
What's
Look
Grealish?
behind you, Tomiyasu. Look, said.
What's Grealish?
In the air, it's always Tommy Yasu.
Lovely.
Aerial ability is unreal.
Saka's been very quiet.
That's nice, Sambi. Yeah, that's a foul.
Yeah, well played.
Ref.
Hey, what are you doing, man?
Hey, Saka's been very quiet in this game.
Yeah, he has. But I also think we've not really been attacking down that right.
No,
we've
yeah,
not really.
exactly.
We've not been getting the ball out to him. That's Partey's preferred pass, though. Always
Out, bang.
out
and
to
it's
Saka.
like just
always,
curved. in
always.
nice.
Yeah, you know,
It's
he curves
curved.
it around.
It's
It's
curved
always
just nicely
That's
enough.
that must be his favorite pass.
Let's see if there's any more news.
Let us know in the chat if you would take any changes at the moment. 59 minutes
Probably. I
in.
think I'd bring on Erdegaard. We need to get on the ball more.
I would agree with that.
What? Take off Vieira?
Yeah,
I actually
think
would.
so
I actually
because like we're starting to lose control of the midfield now. We're not really getting on the ball as well.
Get there. Well done.
Nice, there you go. Cool.
Do you know what it is with Sambi? Like, you make a good point in terms of he's not a 6. I get that. But, like, I had a lot of time for last season when he was just chucked in as an anchor on his own.
Yeah.
Chaka at left back, he was on his own. Next to Charlie Patino against Forest, I was like, do you know what? This
Good
kid's
pass.
got no
Okay,
chance.
I like that pass.
Do you know what? He has had chances now, and for me, he's just
He's-
everywhere.
he's-
6 and as an 8.
He's
He
had
hasn't-
chances as
he
an
hasn't
8.
done it.
But I will say, in pre-season, okay, fine, it's pre-season, but we were all lauding that. He did look good. He scored a great goal against Orlando, I think it was.
As an 8.
I'm not going to sit here and just diminish
No,
that.
it's
because
true.
Everyone was like, was going to say something mad, but like everyone was like waxing lyrical about Jesus. He scored 3 goals or whatever it is against Sevilla, like talking about how he made a difference against Nuremberg and all these other things. Saliba looked like this and that. So like he did play well in the left 8 role, but I'm just saying it doesn't look like he's good enough. But I am also saying there are maybe mitigating.
I agree with one thing.
challenge.
He's definitely not 6.
No, he's definitely not.
That's for sure.
Great boys.
He's not.
Half hour to go.
Arsenal are starting to come back into the game though, which is
Yeah,
good.
we are.
Getting on the ball more.
30 minutes to go,
What are you saying? You're gonna see? Do you want the extra game? Like obviously now.
No.
Nah,
don't want
end
the
it
extra
tonight.
I don't want the extra game, but I would rather have an extra game than go out.
End it tonight,
Yeah.
man. Let's get this win.
Obviously, I don't want to go out.
Get this win.
I don't want an extra game, but I don't want to go out of the FA Cup to Man City. I think it would affect a little bit of momentum. So
Well, going back to
Saliba.
tossing your original point, like I think this is more detrimental to Man City. They've got Champions League.
Oh yeah, 100.
And also, they're playing a very strong team. We're currently now missing still 7 players because Partey's come off and Saliba's now come on. And we're more than holding our own.
Play
nice, Sambi. Well played. Oh,
Saka.
Saka, man, don't look right, does he? What's happening in here? Nice play. Well done.
Do what we do best.
Yeah, the pressure is completely on Man City.
Yeah, I think this the mental thing you were talking about, the factor.
I'll tell you what a pass that
Okay,
was.
Sambi.
Was he onside? Yes,
Okay,
he was.
Sambi. Let's go, Nakonga. That's one of the first
This guy is shit. You know what?
That's one of the first
yeah.
forward passes I've ever seen him play.
Laurie's bigging him up. He's really excited over there.
It's
do you know what I
so
mean?
jarring, bro. Oh my! Look at it. If you guys don't know, Laurie's in the back with his pom poms and his cheerleading stuff on, and he's got Lukonga's shirt on with his name on the back, and it's signed as well, guys. I'm letting you know. I'm gonna get a picture for
Pom-poms.
Laurie, and I'm also gonna ask.
I heard he's
Brennan-
doing cartwheels as well.
I'm gonna ask Brennan to put it on,
And
put it on the screen,
handstands.
in the top left-hand corner.
Good passing, Saliba.
There's no advertisement today, so it's all just Laurie's pom pom picture
Oh, good pass.
with Lukonga.
Alvarez on the break here.
Played.
Good defending by Gabriel. Is he going to get
Solid.
that as well? Well played. Nice.
This guy is such a threat.
Alvarez.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I'm a big
I
fan.
really rate him.
Yeah, a big
It's
fan.
a shame that he doesn't get 90 minutes. Hardly.
It's crazy.
Imagine that, a World Cup winner just sitting on your bench.
Do you think he'll be happy there though? Do you think that they'll be long term there at City, or do you think that he's going to want first team?
City should try and find a way where they can play both
Both of them, yeah.
I agree. I think Haaland is definitely a player who can play with someone as well. You know what I mean?
I think he'll be better playing with someone off him.
Almost do the old school crouching default.
Don't
Big
give
man,
him
little man.
time.
What the hell is it? The
Why
post?
did they give him? They gave him so
Why
much
have they let
time.
him stand there and shoot?
Wow.
They gave him so much time to shoot.
Grealish on
there.
the ball. I tell you what a pass by the way. Oh, okay, 1-0. Manchester City have scored. Alvarez from a long range smashed the post.
That's a
and it's
great
come
finish
out.
by Ake.
And fair play to Nathan
But it all
Ake.
started from Alvarez. Why does he have so much time to shoot? That doesn't even make any sense to me.
Come on, boys, keep your heads up.
Okay, prediction is 2-1, yeah? 2-1.
It's a poor goal
Yeah,
to
we've been
concede
saying
for the
it's not.
Alvarez thing.
Yeah.
That's the
Come
poor
on,
bit.
let's go.
Once he's taken that shot,
It's annoying because they didn't score the original.
look
how
at
much
this
space.
space he's got here.
What?
Who is supposed to be there?
Trossard,
Lukonga-
Vieira, what are you guys doing?
Lukonga,
Once it hit that post, I mean, this to be fair,
that's
is
good play though.
great play there. That is great, and that's a nice, tidy finish.
That's a
from
lovely
Ake.
finish on his week.
I tell you what though,
Listen, look at
Lukonga
this.
should have shuffled across as well, you know.
Oh, stop it.
I'm being serious. Yeah, Lukonga could have shuffled across. I'm being serious.
It's poor from. It's not just Lokonga. It's poor from all of Arsenal's midfield.
Yeah,
Xhaka.
it is.
It's really poor. We switch off there. You cannot switch off and let Alvarez do that. I'm sorry. I know he didn't score.
Heads up,
Didn't
guys.
come from that, man.
Good thing about this
Nah,
Arsenal team is they're quite resilient. So.
Yeah, they are.
exactly.
Listen, we come back for 4. We've got some subs on the bench that can change things.
Listen, man, we have to be
Let's
honest as
utilise
well.
it.
Saka's been very poor this game, man.
Yeah, I
he's
agree
been
with that,
very.
man.
No, I'm just saying he could have shuffled across.
That's a great finish.
No, it was a great finish, but
Is the agenda, Laurie, do you reckon? Is that what it is?
Wait, we're making some Zinchenko. Oh, what's that? Been our best player.
Trossard coming
No,
off on Martinelli. And Zinchenko, I did say.
For Tierney.
Zinchenko coming on for Tierney.
Well done,
Changes
team.
straight away from Mikel
That's the
Arteta.
energy, Martinelli. Let them know. Come on, we're winning this game. Let's go.
Martinelli, prove to me that you're better than Trossard.
If you get this score right, I'm telling you now, you're giving me a lot of numbers.
Very good substitution.
But it's love and
That
passion. There
left-hand
needs to be
side
some form of
completely changed up
connection, you know?
Turn, Vieira.
Could have gone forward there.
Yeah, should have, man. Come on, Saka.
I did
get into
also
this
say the
second
player
half
to
now. You've
watch
got
out
players around you. Come on.
for today's Trossard.
You did.
And
You did.
but it's
You just know your Arsenal. That's all.
do you know what it is? It shouldn't be like pre-planned or premeditated. It just has to be like
For the flow,
off the
yeah,
mark.
yeah.
Yeah, how
Nice
you feel.
Zinchenko,
So
that's
if you say what's
quality.
the lottery numbers?
Like that. Great ball.
That was the chance! Okay,
Eddie.
let's keep it coming. Let's keep it coming.
What a ball from Granit Xhaka that
What
is,
a
by the
ball.
way.
What?
Oh, it's there for him.
Oh no, but it came up to defender.
Did it
That's
hit?
why.
Yeah, fair play.
But I
fair
tell you
play.
what, though, yeah, that's great movement as well.
Does he touch it?
No, Eddie didn't touch it. I don't know why.
I don't know, man.
Is there a cherry?
Wow.
That
Come
is-
on, Arsenal.
That was great movement by Eddie, though.
Yeah, it was. It was a great ball. Come on, Arsenal.
Instant reaction.
Come on, boys.
Come on.
Resilient team. Come
Let's
on.
get one back. Come on.
Mentality monsters. Let's
Corner
go.
for Arsenal. Saka on the corner. Not too close to the keeper. Come on. Keep it towards the penalty spot.
And
Here.
this keeper looks rubbish as well.
Saka with the curl.
Keeper straight into his hands. Come on. You've got to come out more. I don't know why they do this.
All the time. Him and Martinelli's corners.
Oh,
It's okay,
shame,
boys.
but I will say Man City did come out in the second
Yeah,
half.
they've been the better team
And they
so
have been
far.
the better side in this half. I know Arsenal got back into it a bit, but it has looked different since, I don't want to be harsh, but it has looked different since Partey has come off in our midfield. But there's still a chance for us. We've brought some other players to come on as
There's
well.
enough time.
I would wait about 3 more minutes. And then
We've got one more sub.
I would bring on Odegaard. Yeah.
Odegaard, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, we have one more.
Zinchenko's
Maybe
a
it's
diagonal
Zinni
ball. I'll
on.
tell you what, it's a
What a
great
ball.
pass.
Nice.
What
Saka.
a
Take him
ball.
on, Saka. Take him on.
He's been so quiet.
That's a ball,
Good
though.
pass.
That's a ball.
Go on.
Tommy has he wants to go straight back to.
Yeah, you can see that he's so stuck with what to do because he's got no.
Look at.
Straight out, that's
There
a
you go.
great pass.
Take
Come
him on
Martinelli.
1-on-1. Take him
Come on,
on.
Martinelli. Great ball. Oh.
those patterns of play. Man City know that like the back of their hand.
Yep.
With these two subs, it looks like
Good.
Nice ball,
Oh,
Zombie.
He's onside.
It's
He's
got to be
onside.
onside. It's a great cross.
That's it. A goal's coming. A goal is coming. We're going to score.
Oh, no.
That's a great tackle. That's a great tackle.
I tell you what, we've still somehow got it. Keep the ball.
Oh, nice.
Absolute
This
class.
guy, man.
Loves Zinchenko, man.
Chilly.
It's mad.
That's what I'm saying. The levels.
Yeah, this guy, he's different, Green.
He actually just he just.
How did they sell him? Why?
know.
Especially now they've got Aki playing there.
He's
and-
such a good footballer.
Yeah, I
like,
agree, man.
It would have been nice to see Zinchenko.
It would have been so nice to
And
have
he's a leader
Party
as
on
well.
the pitch.
Yeah,
there.
proper leader.
you see what? Apparently, he after the game he went and what's his name? Kivio.
Kivio, yeah.
And he went and grabbed him and said like, "It's now you've signed. You're one of us. So come join."
That's so sweet. Is that bedtime?
Love that, man. Love that.
It's my bedtime alarm. Yeah. she
Turn,
knows.
go on then. Chaperone
No,
the
no,
ball,
it's
bit
my-
of space.
It's my winding down alarm.
Oh, he's gone for the
Oh.
cross, but that was never gonna
What's the time? 9:30.
Yeah, wind.
Do you know that's my winding down time?
Wind
Look,
down
your
time.
bedtime reminder.
Yeah. I know.
Great ball, he's
Take
onside.
him
as well.
offside,
Martinelli,
he's
get
He's
yourself-
offside.
Ah,
He's
he's
offside.
offside.
He's offside.
But it's good though. The game's opening up now.
Yeah. Since the goal, we have picked it up. Fair play. Very frustrating goal to concede as well.
It is,
Very
it is.
frustrating goal to concede.
It is.
Don't worry.
Look, we've got a bit of time. As I said, I would bring the captain on.
And that's it.
Yeah,
We've got
brilliant.
one sub.
I think the reason why he's obviously not going to bring the last sub on yet is because obviously in case of any.
Injuries
Oh,
and things.
What's
God.
happening now?
That's great keeping.
Ref.
No, it's a foul. It's a foul. It's a foul.
Thank you.
But that's great keeping again, man.
Yeah, he's out very quick.
Very quickly.
He reminds me of. It reminds me of
Old school Pepperena.
and peak Hugo Lloris.
Very quick off his
No,
line.
no, you can't compare to any Spurs players. So can't do that. Man.
He was a good keeper. I mean, as much as I hate Spurs, at his peak, he was a very good keeper.
Come on, don't go backwards. There you go. Okay, you go sideways.
Back, forth, and
It's a good
forth.
ball.
Oh, Saka, come on.
Don't foul
He's
him,
not
don't
been
foul
on
him,
it
don't
today.
foul.
He's not been on it.
He hasn't been on it today, has he?
This
No.
guy's playing good though.
Yeah,
Grealish.
exactly. He's turning up, which doesn't help.
City on the break again. That guy, De Bruyne, into Rodri. Lots of time.
Come on, Arsenal.
Come on, Vieira. You've got to be a
Come
bit
on,
more
boys.
on it now.
20
man.
minutes.
This is our
You've
game,
really got to put your foot in there a bit more.
It's frustrating that we're down.
Don't worry, man. We've got this.
20 minutes. Come on. 20 minutes.
We've
Alex
got
said we
this.
can't let this derail our title push if we lose.
20 minutes.
100%.
Mentality monsters. Come on. The game's not
Come
over.
back stronger.
I'm only worried about the party thing. That's literally all that's going through my mind.
Well, let's hope he's got some time for Everton. Let's hope.
No foul.
Just checking
Good
to see.
defending. Well played. Well played, Gabriel.
Search
Another good game from Gabriel, in my opinion.
Yeah. Beast.
I will say though,
Go on.
we've gone 1-0 down and then he's brought the big players on. It kind of defeats the purpose. You should have just started with them.
It's true, actually.
Yeah, I suppose so. When you look at it like that, I would have gone full strength. Said that from the
Yeah,
off,
like,
but he didn't
listen,
go with it. So we got to try and come back into it now, haven't we?
Doesn't make sense.
Well, but then maybe he probably trusted. Maybe he trusted that the players he started with could do the job.
That's what he'll say.
and
He'll say that. But
To be fair as well, we
really
looked
believe
good.
that?
We did look good in the first half.
We
as
did.
well,
We looked
so-
alright. We looked alright.
Good pass. Good pass.
Lokonga.
Lovely.
Saka,
Very good
nice.
pass.
Good pass. Take
Go
him on.
Saka.
Take
Go
him on.
Saka. Go Saka. You
Whip
with
it
him.
in.
That's a
Yes.
foul.
Ah, yeah.
Saka
I
got
said keep
injured
playing.
there.
Keep playing.
Saka got injured.
What, just now?
Yeah, he got kicked.
Is he down?
Yeah. There's Nketiah. Oh, Saka's just got up now.
Well done, Saka. Come on.
Press that down.
So you look, you're checking.
Is it Odegaard time?
Yeah, I think it is. Sprinkle a bit of magic.
Get Vieira off.
Yeah.
Maybe just wait a bit.
You know what? He's actually not been bad.
Who, Vieira?
Lokonga.
Oh, Lokonga.
He's not been bad.
Laurie, did you hear that? What's that? Lokonga actually hasn't been so bad. He's loving it.
Tosin, you're doing extra. You're doing full time, bro. I ain't sitting next to him talking about this guy for the whole hour. Hey, guys, I'm going home, bro.
They've lumped it long. Haaland's got a bit of a race on here. Turn her out again.
And they're here to deliver.
He does keep pulling on the defenders though. Like ref needs to look at that.
Who, Haaland?
Yeah, he keeps pulling them.
Gabriel's selling
what
it.
he's
Look, he's
saying.
pulling on me, but
It's
he's
true
loving it.
though.
Gabriel loves it, then he, let's be fair, he loves a little bit of a ruckus.
Yeah, he does.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Right,
Odegaard.
Odegaard is on.
Probably came on for Saka.
Looks like he's
Yeah,
come on
I
for
I
Saka.
did say that earlier on. Well, I actually said that.
Good
So
stuff.
Vieira go wide now.
Yeah, you go wide right.
Bernardo Silva coming on as well.
Would you guys take Gundogan? His
wow.
contract's done at the end of the season, isn't it?
Yeah,
How
good
old
player,
is
man.
he?
I
He's
like him.
28.
Nah, I think he's a bit older
Nah,
than
he's
that. He's
older,
probably
I
like
think.
30 something.
He's
To be
probably
fair.
like 32.
What, Gundogan?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been around some
32,
time, isn't he now?
33, yeah.
Good player, but I don't think that's a player we're going to go for.
Yeah, we've got more youth.
Casado and Rice. Imagine.
Arteta goes for
Not mucking
players.
around, mate.
He likes plays with a strong physical profile.
Someone said he's 32.
There you go. Tosin said that, yeah. Come on, Arsenal. Let's get back into this. 75 minutes on the clock. There's still time for a goal. We've got some of our big boys on now. Odegaard, Martinelli, Saka.
This guy's playing well, man. Shut
Really?
him down.
Nice. Come on, have that then.
Who's playing Mel Grealish?
Handball.
Handball,
No.
ref.
No.
Handball.
Play on. Don't foul him, Granite. Man, this guy, the ball sticks to his feet like magnets. Bernardo Silva,
Yeah, he's a baller, mate.
very good player.
Yeah, keep going. Yeah, keep going. Yeah, yep. That's it.
That's off.
That look off.
That's off.
Wow.
Took him ages to put that
Wow.
flag up.
No, no, it's right in front of you.
That actually looked clear.
Wait, ain't it Arbor?
Vieira's having a go at him. Well, rightly so. It went
Isn't it
out.
Arbor?
Gets up. Arsenal wed. And again. Ah, Tommy, well done.
That's a foul.
Get up!
No, it was a foul.
fucking hell, man.
He did push him. He did.
It was a foul.
I can't deal with it.
He's playing well though,
Yeah.
which is annoying.
Yeah, he is playing well.
1-0. Come on, Arsenal. 76 minutes gone.
You could tell though, Saka was tired today. It wasn't his normal self. Not at all.
Yeah.
Well played, Silva. Yeah.
Free kick? Or
That is ridiculous.
what was that throw?
Is he
Free
going to
kick?
throw in or a free kick?
I think it's a free kick.
Dear me.
We did lose a lot of the midfield once Partey went off though, and that's not even to say that Lukonga's been poor. It's just
Yeah, no, it's true. Because City dominated it. we had a lot more of the ball first half. 30
Come on, Arsenal.
minutes, boys. Come on.
I think we're going to get
Defend this
one more
first. Come on.
There's one. Yeah.
I think we'll get like one more clear cut. We got to take.
Grealish with the ball in. Right the way across, thank God.
Come
No,
out,
Alvarez
come
has
out.
got it.
Oh,
Ball's
that's a
got it
great
again.
ball.
Turner.
Well done,
what a
Turner.
punch.
Great
Again.
punch.
Well done.
What a punch!
Come on. There's a goal in this for us.
So composed, man. Well done, Zinchenko. Oh, lovely.
Nice
again.
play. Oh, unlucky. That was unlucky. The work rate from Erdegaard, non-stop running.
Yeah, move, come up, press, get forward. Come on. Again, this is where we need another replacement for Nketiah. He's just running, and it's just tireless. But you know, you can't keep doing that with no one to come on for you. Even like if ESR in the false number 9 could have worked today.
Come on, boys. It's not over.
Well in. 78 minutes on the clock. Manchester City 1, Arsenal 0.
There's chances.
Can we
for
get
us.
back into this, people?
Yes, we will get back into it.
City in control at the moment.
Yeah.
Rodri driving forward. Let's come over to that guy again. Jack Grealish having a very good game for City. Excuse me.
Well done, Tommy.
That's it.
Up Zinchenko, well played. Well done, Eddie. That's good.
Get up, man. Oh my God.
Is he given that?
Yes.
No,
How?
they're playing on. I was going to say, that was madness.
Thomas, he said Potts is like the football Gordon Ramsay.
What, Graham Potter?
Look at
No, Gordon.
Martinelli.
No, Potts, Dan Potts.
Oh. Gordon Ramsay.
I'll take Gordon Ramsay. That's a
Right.
compliment. I love Gordon Ramsay.
So do I. In what
I
respect?
think that he's trying to say I'm a bit angry.
Yeah,
at
like
times.
a bit. You know,
Which I am, to be fair, at times. It's fair.
after 1 or 2 seconds.
Fair comment.
Snappy.
Fair comment.
I actually like watching like Kitchen Nightmares.
Hell's Kitchen Nightmares, quality,
Yeah.
innit?
My kids love watching it too.
But as you said earlier on, look, there are ways to lose a game. Let's just,
It's not over.
we
We still
forecast
got
that.
10 minutes, homie.
Forecast the loss. I'm just saying, like, it's a way that
more? Yeah, you go.
we can kind of see.
Oh.
We've
City
played
are taking
well
over
at
this
times.
game,
We've
man.
been able to
Haaland.
show.
Haaland's got some time
Deal
to
with
First
see.
pass.
Haaland.
Oh, I thought he doesn't have his luck.
Well done,
ball off this
Arsenal.
guy,
Well done,
man.
Get the
Arsenal.
ball off for
Probably
Jack
their man of the
Grealish.
match.
Pushed him
today.
back out. It's good.
Grealish. He's probably their man of the match today. He's been very good.
Who's that? Grealish.
Just can't get the ball off him when he starts.
Yeah,
shooting.
he's been good. He's been a great ball carrier today.
Oh, look
again.
at this space.
Why are you giving him so much
What
space?
is happening again? Have you not learned from the
thing.
first goal? Come on, Arsenal.
And that's the thing.
They're just watching him.
Where's the outlet? There's normally an outlet off to the left or to the right. There's no outlet.
No, there's not. There's a disconnect between midfield and attack.
Maybe they're scared, or it's just obviously Saka's normally that. But yeah, look, they're hoofing it.
Yeah. That's well played.
Nice, that's nice, that's nice.
But that's not what Arsenal do. We don't do that.
Good pass.
That's a
brilliant
great pass. Wow, Xhaka.
Zinchenko on this left-hand
Yeah,
side.
nice.
Oh,
Tried to put it for his
Nice.
legs.
still got possession, that's good.
9-on. Oh,
Don, Tommy's there.
What's he seen? Sambi with the ball.
good pass.
Nice, come on,
Hey.
Vieira. Wow. Wants it wide, Martinelli. Oh, a bit late.
Yeah, let's try and draw them out a little bit.
Yeah. Come on, Arsenal. There's a goal in this.
82 minutes on the clock. It's time for a
Sammy's
equaliser.
passing's been good.
It has been. Yeah, fair play. It has been. Oh, what's he seen there, though? That was poor.
Good
You can't be flicking the ball out like that to Eddie. That ain't going to happen, is it?
good harassing, man.
There's still time, boys. Come on.
Don't stop, never give up. Hold your head high and reach the top. We'll see what you have got.
S Club 7. Yeah?
That is not a cat, people. That is not a cat.
Meow.
It is not a cat on production.
How many people in the chat actually know that song? I'm intrigued.
Do you know what? Let us know in the chat. We've got 6,000 watching. Come on, who knows S Club 7, that song?
I'll tell you
They
what.
probably don't even know who S Club 7 are.
They
Probably
wouldn't know.
Googling right
They
now.
wouldn't know anything about that.
Come on, Odegaard.
My primary school years.
Nice.
Are you my? Don't say your age, but are you my age?
I think I might be 1 year below you.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Do
Oh,
people
no.
know your age?
Tell you what.
He's on, he's on.
He's on. It's alright, it's a corner, it's a corner.
It's because it didn't drop.
What are you doing?
He's onside. No way is that offside.
It is a corner.
Oh, good.
I wonder why. You know what? Kyle Walker really hasn't been starting games. It's like they're calling him. It's like he's like washed up, but he's not.
They're talking about Cancelo going in the summer.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
can't believe that, man. That's...
He must really rate Lewis.
Corner for Arsenal. Just don't go into the keeper's hands with this one. Martinelli isn't taking it. Come on. What's going on? The referee's having a
What's he checking?
chat with these here.
Walker and Xhaka.
Just let him go.
Yeah, Walker was all over Xhaka.
Xhaka don't do anything stupid.
It's Walker that's starting it.
Corner ball in.
That's not a bad
Arsenal
ball.
ball again. Come on, back in it goes. Well played.
Whip it into the
Great
box.
ball.
Send it
Great
in.
ball.
Oh, okay, you go for goal. What are you doing?
Oh, that's not smart though. That actually wasn't smart because there were so many
Six
plays. You should have done it
blue
one
shirts.
before. Yeah, you should have done it one before.
All them guys.
Yeah, that you should have gone before.
What are we doing now?
Short corner.
Gotta beat the
I hate those short corner ones, man. Just
Yeah,
get it in there.
exactly.
85 minutes.
Especially when you get all the defenders up there. Get it in there.
There's chances in this for Arsenal, though. Oh, that touch.
Nice. Yeah, we're stuck in the corner though. Win something.
Throw in.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, what's he seen there? Oh my God. That was an ask, wasn't it?
Good for him. Sandy's spraying.
Us. 5 minutes to go. We want to
Sandy's
see a
spraying,
goal.
though.
It's the nerves now, isn't it? It's the nerves now. Martinelli. Back to
on,
Sambi. Sam, you know, it's fair play to Sambi, you know.
Innit?
He
That's what it's
came
about.
into the game with a shocker of the losing the ball, but
Come on,
some of his passing's been on point, man.
He just needed to warm into the game. Go and get it wide, get it wide.
Saliba.
Tommy's there.
Forward passing, forward thinking.
Vieira's there as well, that's it.
Vieira, nice touch. That's good player.
But again, it's the going backwards. I know.
They're pushing us back, aren't they?
Yeah, they are
us
pushing,
away.
and that's what it is. I know we're passing the ball and keeping
penetrating.
it, but we're not being able to kind of get through any
Come to
lines.
him,
There's
no.
no space. It's so kind of tight in there.
City or Boston. They know what they're doing. That's it.
Got some space. Come on, go.
Nketiah. Good
That's
flick.
not a bad
Oh, lucky. Oh, well done,
Yeah,
well
nice.
done. One more.
play. It.
Nice.
Good pass.
Too much on it.
Ah, granite.
That was actually he's offside anyway.
Yeah,
He was offside.
That was an easy ball to play from though. You should have played that bit better, I think, in my opinion.
Come on, guys. Last couple of minutes.
Good foul.
From what you've seen, does our first 11 beat this Man City side? If we
Yeah.
play strength for
Yeah,
strength.
yeah,
There you
yeah.
go.
Yeah,
I think
100.
we should have, man. I said this. I think we should have played the first 11.
Good pass.
It's easy
Nice.
to say now, innit, in hindsight.
Ref,
That's a
Ali.
foul.
Ref,
Keep
go on
playing.
then, play on
That's
then.
it.
One more ball.
Yes.
Nice,
Oh.
like it.
Martinelli, you should be on your bike.
Walker though.
Take him on.
It's Carl Walker, though.
Nice, Martinelli. Nice, Martinelli.
Release
Oh,
Couple minutes to go.
There's a goal in this guy.
We've had so many chances.
Come on, Arsenal. There's a goal in this for you guys. Eat.
That's not bad keeping though.
Oh, man.
Oh, ref.
Fouled him. Stupid.
Come on.
Not long left. Not long left.
Two minutes left of normal time.
T-Pex Master with Super Chat says we need something a little
a foul.
different from Eddie up top today. Another option.
Yeah.
What's his name? Tipex Master.
T-Pex.
T-Pex.
But I think the thing is, that point by T-Pex is great because he's not slandered his performance because it doesn't need to be. He's done well with what
Agreed.
he's been able to do. But maybe just having someone, maybe in this game we needed a little bit more of star quality or a bit more of an intricate play from a Jesus or something
Just
like
a
that.
different
A
proposition.
different proposition. So it's not to say that he's played bad. We just needed something different, another option. United now have Weghorst and they've got Martial up front. You know, they're two completely different players. That's great play by Gabriel, by the way. But yeah, they've got a guy that
Good
can.
pass.
That's a pass. Oh, unlucky. Good play from Man City again.
And Nketiah was in there. Sambi's look good. I'm not gonna lie to you. He's been good. That's
But
another
do you
good
trust
pass.
him over the course of a season?
No, I don't. But I'm just saying he's
Yeah,
good.
credit where it's due.
But with more game time,
What was
he can only
that?
get
What
better.
was that from Eddie?
Looks tired.
City on the break, 89 minutes in.
And that's why it's so important that we've been going up in games because we can control the pace of the game a little more. Or if we just dominate normal teams, we can just pass them to death. Whereas obviously with
Man City, they're passing.
Man City, they are equally
Yeah.
or even better than us at certain.
And even when we have the ball and we attack, it's like they know how to set themselves up so
Yeah.
that they're comfy.
Yeah.
That's a good pass. Very good.
Since they've scored, they have shut shop, made
Yeah.
it look easy, controlled
They
it.
just controlled the game.
Come
on, boys. There's
Shame.
still a goal in this, though.
Frustrating to
I agree
concede
with
the
you,
way we
Toss.
did, but
Yeah. It's
4 minutes of injury
1
time
minute.
left. Come on, Arsenal.
They had a
Let's try and
real,
get this goal.
they had a real moment of quality, and they've capitalised on that. We've had a
That's
couple of opportunities and we haven't, and that's literally it.
That's it, yeah.
Nothing to kind of feel really disheartened about. I know obviously,
That's class.
Dan, you're very kind of happy with the FA Cup. I actually wasn't that bothered. I just wanted to see a performance. Us going out isn't the end of the world to me, but
Yeah. Fair play, man. It's frustrating for me. I love the cup.
It's a silly foul.
But what I will say is the annoyance is obviously not playing maybe a stronger team.
I think we should have played our best 11. I stand by it.
Yeah.
And I think we would have given them a good game.
Yeah, and I said earlier on, what is the point if you go 1-0 down then to throw all the marks?
Bringing them all on anyway.
It doesn't even make any sense.
It's a great point.
But listen, the manager, not going to kind of like chastise him too much because ultimately, look, we're 5 points clear on the.
You can't blame them.
And a game in hand.
You
as
can
well.
question his team selection tonight, but that is it. I'm not going to start getting on his back.
And anyway, as Charlene said, we played well.
Listen, it's not been too bad. Alexander says, love that from the fans chanting Super Mick. We weren't walked over by City. It's at the Etihad and we're lacking key players for most of the game.
And remember, Man United came here and got spanked 6-3, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Nathan Ake got man of the match because of his goal. To be fair, he's played well. So, 92nd minute of the 4.
I didn't understand the Trossard thing as well, if I'm being honest with you.
Taking him off wasn't smart.
I would have left
Yeah,
him
I
on.
would have kept him on and taken Saka off.
He was our best player.
You know,
Man City are going to control this last couple of minutes, aren't they?
as the manager, you can't go around disrespecting the FA Cup.
Listen, I love the competition, and I think it's clear that he's won that, and he's more interested in the other competitions now. It's clear to see after today's team selection again. Rolled over against Southampton, rolled over against Forest. And to be fair, we put up a fight today, but the team selection I think could have been stronger. We might have had a chance to go through. So he's made his priorities clear, that he's going for the league and the Europa League. Well, we believe he's going for the Europa League still. We haven't seen that yet, but
Just trying to
let's see what happens, man.
1 minute to go.
Last minute.
Yellow card for Gundogan. He's from time
Arsenal in
wasting.
possession. Come on, last push, boys.
Come on, we can't do this passing thing now. We need to get it forward a bit
Long
quicker,
ball. Play it long.
a tiny bit quicker. That's a bit better.
Get up. On that Vieira.
Referee!
See,
What's
given.
he saying? "30 seconds."
Not gonna lie though, it's just disappointing. Overall, it's disappointing, isn't it?
Of course it is. It's disappointing to be going out of the FA Cup. You know?
Would you say we need any other reinforcements from looking at today, other than central midfielder?
I've always wanted another centre forward, if I'm honest with you. But I don't believe there's one out there at the moment that isn't a summer.
Got to hurry up, please!
We've gone out. We've gone out. Yeah, come on, look.
Just go long. Just go long.
Just smash it up there. Let's see.
Look, that's what I'm saying. Like, just pressure the ball. Oh God, of course he's not gonna get that. Fucking
Especially with magnet feet. Look at this guy, man.
foul.
Unbelievable. That was a
He
foul.
needs to be careful he doesn't
No,
get
that's what I'm
sent
saying.
off.
He's on a yellow. Zinchenko's very expressive, isn't he?
Congo, man.
He hates it. It's good to see. Hates the fact we're losing. It's what you
And he
want.
was so passionate last week as well when we won. Everyone's been talking about Arteta's touchline antics. What do you guys make of it?
I like it.
I love
It's
it.
passion.
Exactly.
I'm cool. I'm for it. It's fine when Klopp does it. It's fine when Pep does it.
Mourinho.
Arsenal are winning. There it is,
Full
full-time
time.
whistle. Unfortunately, Arsenal have gone out of the FA
Well
Cup.
done, team, though.
Manchester City 1, Arsenal 0. Very frustrating to go out of that game, but do you know what? It wasn't a performance to be ashamed of. We've gone to the Etihad over the years and we've lost by 4s and by 5s and by 6s. So, listen, the question mark will be in hindsight, should we have played a stronger side? And we can talk about that later. We're going to head over to the full-time show. We're going to head over to our fan cams. So make sure that you stay tuned, people. Until then, we will see you next time. Over and out. And unfortunately, Arsenal also go out of the FA Cup.